boss would be like, "Hey, I'm calling in ugly today."
Wow. Yeah. I never go to the emergency room unless I absolutely have to. And the last time I went to the emergency room, I swear to you, I thought I was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a panic attack, and that was really embarrassing.
Yeah, Virginia is a big proponent of it. She's a fan. She goes quite often, her and her daughter. They're frequent attendees of the MD Now. They go there, and that's just her thing. Yeah, I'm somewhere probably in the middle. I don't go unless I feel like it's necessary. Last time I went was when I lost hearing in my right ear because I had a clog that was going on there, and it was something I could not do on my own.
I kind of feel like MD Now is different. Isn't that different than the emergency room, or is that the same thing?
I think a lot of times they're the same thing, but to me, an emergency room might be like you need to go to the next level. Maybe there's a hospitalization. So. And yeah, I'm not sure the MD Now hours. I don't know if they're open right now.
Sure.
Unfortunately, the person who endorses them called in ugly.
I mean, that is called in ugly.
Yeah.
That really is what it looks like.
Well, I think kind of, yeah.
Well, she has a headache and she's got a red mark on her face.
Well,
okay, I get that that's rough. But
I don't know how bad. Wait, should I ask her a photo?
Yes.
Okay.
We must exploit this.
Okay, hold on. That sucks, right? Is that the right way to say that?
That sucks. And then maybe throw an emoji to show that you care.
What's an emoji?
No, if you do a tier one, she's going to know you're
too
over.
Much, it's
that's
mocking.
too much.
It's mocky.
Yeah, that's too much emotion from you, Ralston.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not an emoji kind of guy.
Maybe a thumbs up. Like, all right, we got you.
No, it's kind of like, yay.
Ah, you're right. I'm not the best guy. Well, you do need an emoji.
Do I? Okay. All right. What's the emoji? Okay. I'm going to put, that sucks. Can you send us a photo? Did you just go right for that?
Yeah, can you send us a photo? And then that one emoji where you're kind of going like, I don't know, your hands are in there like, can you? I don't know.
I don't know. Is that too cute?
I don't know. Maybe she needs a little levity.
That's to say no, add an emoji. Is that good? You guys thinking there? Okay, that sucks. Can you send us a photo? Okay, good. Okay, Denny's gives me a thumbs up.
Well, she's always talking about everything's supposed to be on the air.
Yeah,
so let's get it on the air.
All right, so I'm going to go with that. Now, there is a little working of a theory that is going on here. Can we discuss the theory?
I don't know, but I just want to go on record and say this was not Jason Pennington's theory. This was producer Denny's theory.
Oh, I see. I wouldn't even out your boy. I was not going to even out your boy.
I mean, no.
Oh, I was going to leave mystery. Like it could have been, I don't know, maybe somebody else just walking around.
It could have been somebody else. There's rumors. There's a lot of talk. A lot of chatter in the hallway.
It's out now. You totally out your boy.
I mean, the cat's out of the bag, man.
I mean, yeah. Thanks to your boy over here. Mr. Loose Lip Sink Ships.
Look, you know the rules. If you're not in the studio, you get turned against.
That is true.
Okay. No, Denny's now I guess we can say cat's out of the bag. Had an observation that I miss a lot of these things, but you think you just were curious as to
what if she got touched up with a little Botox or a little injection of some sort just to firm up the skin?
She does openly do Botox, and you did say you noticed maybe that.
I thought she looked a little bit different.
So here's the thing with Virginia. She's not one of those ones that would run from Botox. She would be here the next day.
Unless she had a reaction to it.
Oh.
Which is what, yeah, and that makes sense because that's why I kind of asked. And I'm not going to lie. So I'll jump in the pool with you. That's why kind of when she had said that she had something's not right with my face and eyes and there was swelling, my first thought was, is this kind of a reaction to Botox? I don't know. I've never had Botox, so I don't know what those things are like. So maybe if somebody has, does this sound like something that could happen? So then when Denny said that he thought he noticed that, and that was unsolicited, that was without me saying anything, I'm like, maybe he's on to something.
Well, and I don't think she'd even be mad at you saying that because that means she looks young to you.
Yeah, I just feel better for talking about her having a reaction.
Oh, yeah, I hear you.
But I think that's the natural conclusion that someone would draw.
I think so.
I think.
She'd be making fun of us. Don't worry. If I had a reaction from something, there would be a lot of zingers.
Yeah. So I don't know.
We obviously hope she's okay.
For sure.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. No, and hopefully it's just, a little bit of swelling and pain. And like she said, more importantly, she said the worst part is I look really ugly. So
that's why there's been questions.
Yeah, So that seems like the good news The worst problem is that she looks ugly.
Plus, we got to talk about this stuff. We have 4 hours to fill. We got to
You're
talk.
right. And I got to do the dirt.
Exactly.
So, there's a lot of stuff we got to make up for today.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, if you wore your free Meek Mill shirt today, you might want to put it back in the closet because guess what? He's out. If you've been following this ongoing saga, which has got, some social implications to it as well, and that's why I think it transcends just the world of music and the lifestyle of Philadelphia. Meek Mill, who's been held on a probation violation for the last 5 months in the state pen, was released and then had a glorious release party. He gets right out of the pokey and is swept up in a helicopter by the owner of the Philadelphia 76ers, where they take him to Game 5 last night in Philly, where the Sixers were playing the Heat, and they do this ceremonial thing where it's an honor. Somebody, a respected citizen, gets to ring the Liberty Bell before they start off the game, and here was Meek Mill.
Welcome home, Meek Mill, supported by managing owner Josh Harris, owner Michael Rubin, and Philly's own Kevin Hart. Once another, give it up for Meek Mill and welcome home.
There you go, Meek Mill. Ring the bell. He did. And then the Sixers went on and beat the Heat last night.
Wow.
Yes. So I'll spare you the sports recap, but the Heat are done.
We can get that on Kevin's other show.
Yes, you can. We'll have a full examination into the sadness of last night's loss coming up on that podcast. You can download at Kevin's other show later today. He also got to do a post-prison shower in the team locker room.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that meant in Champaign or if he actually stripped off all of his clothes and then got into the shower with the guys, because maybe you do that in prison and that just seemed secondary to him. I don't know.
It's a fair question.
Yeah. Other interesting things from the world of music. Kanye West apparently is flipping his noggin again. He's putting up all these kind of posters. He is supporting conservative bloggers. He's talking good about Trump, bad about Obama. And for that, people think he's crazy. But he's getting some defense from his mother-in-law, Kris Jenner, who denied the report that he's flipped his lid. He prompted that tweet by tweeting out himself 2024. So I believe Kanye is trying to set himself up for a presidential run. I think is a lot of what this is. But he's also split from most of his management team. He said, you're going to work with me full-time. You're not going to work with me at all. And they said, cool, see ya. And pretty much all of them bounced. The one significant name that he's kind of at least partially cut ties with is Scooter Braun. That's Justin Bieber's manager, who manages him as well. Apparently, they're still going to do some things together, but just not as much. Interesting story into the final days of Prince. His girlfriend was talking to some law enforcement people there and said that the singer had hit a low right after an amazing show he did in what turned out to be his last show in Atlanta on April 16th. She said that she went to his dressing room afterwards to compliment him on the show, and he told her, I enjoy sleeping more these days. Maybe it means I've done all I'm supposed to do here on Earth. She said, so you don't enjoy being here when you're awake? And he said, no, it's boring, incredibly boring. She then said that he seemed depressed and asked her to leave him. And that was the last that she saw of him.
I mean, that could have been just a bad day.
Could have been. We all have them. And they also know what it was that took the life of former Night Court star Harry Anderson, who had died in his sleep. It was a stroke that he had in the middle of the night caused by flu and heart disease. He was 65 at the time of his death, and he was laying next to his wife. She called 911 when she found him when she woke up. So
that's pretty horrifying.
Yeah, it is horrifying. I've had a dog die between my legs in the middle of the night, which is slightly horrifying as well.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me that story. You woke up and the dog was passed on?
It's an eerie feeling because, yeah, you wake and you...
Well, you're laying with spirit.
Yeah, well, without spirit, maybe.
Well, maybe the spirit's on you now.
You think?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, so...
I've heard of people that when they know someone's going to pass on, they try to get by their spirit so they can get some of it, on them.
Really?
Yeah.
Is like a spirit shower?
Kind of. I don't know if a lot of people do that. I know some people in my personal life that do that. I know I did that with my mom.
Really?
When we knew she was going to pass on,
Yeah.
we knew she only had X amount of minutes, so
Yeah.
I made sure I stayed by her aura. I don't know if it really does anything.
Who knows?
Yeah, but I was
Fascinating concept.
I thought it was kind of neat.
I can listen to that Weird and Whatever podcast. See what's
Gotcha.
going on there.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. And there you go. That is your dirt of the day. I think I've talked about it enough. At least I feel like I have.
I think you crushed it. It wasn't as good as Virginia.
No, but what do you know? Hey, it's, you know what? You're calling in the B team.
Has she texted you back?
No. Nothing yet.
Well, now I feel bad we were riffing on her. I want to make sure she's okay.
No,
She's okay. Right?
What if it's something serious and we had 9 minutes of mockery?
Well, we were just kidding around. Now I feel guilty.
All right, we'll see. I will let you know the second that something comes up. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. So what do we got on our mind? Something amazing happened with me. In fact, I would almost say it was life-changing. I had no idea this product existed. It did, and I will tell you about it next.
Need to know all you need to know about being in South Florida? Then follow us on Twitter at KVJ Show.
Honey, it's dinner time. Why are you still working?
We're changing the name of West Palm Beach Mazda, but I don't have any ideas.
Why are you changing it? Everyone I know loves the selection and service there, and they all say they got a great deal.
I know, but we want to make it even better, with a name that'll stand out from the competition. Now let's see. We're on Southern Boulevard in Royal Palm, and we do have those beautiful palm trees out front.
How about Southern Palms Mazda?
And we're conveniently located right off the turnpike in the heart of Palm Beach County.
Southern Palms Mazda, dear?
How am I supposed to think of a good name?
Well, you could try Southern Palms Mazda.
We need a name that people will remember, because with hundreds of new Mazdas in stock, we are the Palm Beach's Mazda destination. Wait, I think I've got it. How about
Southern Palms Mazda?
It's as if you read my mind. Southern Palms Mazda, formerly West Palm Beach Mazda, but still on Southern Boulevard and 441. Under new ownership. Online at southernpalmsmazda.com.
Imagine if this song was playing on every single station. It's good to have options. That's why the Florida Lottery offers over 70 unique scratch-off games with more than $33 billion in prizes paid and top prizes from $1,000 to $15 million. The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it!
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 9. Head injuries are serious. You can get a brain injury from bad whiplash without even hitting your head. Sometimes symptoms of a traumatic brain injury can be subtle. Watch out for changes in personality or behavior. Your family may notice it first. At Rubenstein Law, we make sure all of your injuries are addressed, especially head injuries. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Rapids Water Park is the one where you get big thrill park fun. Yeah, you gotta get to Rapids. With over 42 amazing rides, slides, and water adventures, the action never stops. Then chill in our wave pool and cool lazy river. Come on, get everyone together for a big day of fun that you'll never forget. Only at Rapids Water Park, the thrill park. And here's thrilling savings. Pick up discount coupons at participating Subway restaurants and get more info at rapidswaterpark.com. Park open daily.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Allens.
We have done a new roof. We installed solar panels.
With Y-Green, the Allens found a better way to finance their home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
We have a new AC unit.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down, no payments for up to 17 months, and eligibility is based on home equity. Imagine what you can do. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
Sunny summer days and star-filled nights, horseback riding on winding trails, spotting alligators on an amazing airboat ride, or the thrill of a championship rodeo. These are just some of the lasting memories of a Dude Ranch adventure at Westgate River Ranch, just an hour north of West Palm Beach. Sleep under the stars in a spacious air-conditioned glamping tent or even one of our luxury teepees. Now, book your stay at least 14 days in advance and save up to 20%. Book online at westgateranch.com today. That's westgateranch.com.
Hi, I'm Rex Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and this year we're proud to be celebrating our 80th anniversary. So, if you're thinking about buying a home, listen up. Now is the time to sign up for Third Federal's new Early Pre-Approval. With Early Pre-Approval, you get a fully underwritten loan approval before you start looking for a house. Well, wait a minute, this is a real approval, so let's just call it that. Folks, Early Approval locks in your rate now at the beginning of the home buying season before rates go up. And Early Approval is good for a full 6 months. And best of all, sign up now, and when you do find your house, we pay all of your closing costs, so you save thousands. But to get these benefits, you have to be early. Early Approval ends April 30th. It's easy to sign up, and there's no cost to apply. So don't wait. Call 1-800-3rd-FED.
Lock in your rate now, even before you find a house, with Third Federal's new Early Approval. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or anytime upon request. Zero closing costs on low-cost mortgages. Extended through April 30th. Equal housing lender.
When it comes to buying used, you've got to get to the Edmore's Honda Used Car Super Center. Shop rows of pre-owned vehicles, all under 10 grand. Low mileage, luxury, one owner. Edmore's has them all. Plus, all certified Hondas come with the Peace of Mind full protection package. No credit? No problem. We've got lenders on hand, ready to get you approved. Click edmoreshonda.com.
Sample 2002 Lexus LS 430 stock JA01800A plus tax tag and fee. See dealer for details.
At T-Mobile, when we see our country's military, we don't just see uniforms. We see the people behind them. We see missed birthdays and bedtime stories, laughter and tears, reunions and goodbyes. And no matter where you are, these moments should be shared. To make sure they stay connected, T-Mobile is proud to offer half-off family lines for military. And when their military service ends, our commitment continues by supporting veterans in their transition to the workforce through job training programs. We're also committed to hiring 10,000 veterans and military spouses to be part of our workforce in the next 5 years. Plus, in honor of Military Appreciation Month, active duty and veterans get 50% off the latest Samsung Galaxy phones with 24 monthly bill credits when on the military plan. Visit a T-Mobile store today or call 1-800-T-MOBILE for more details.
Submit military info within 45 days or plan becomes standard price T-Mobile One. Half off additional line price for lines 2 through 6 with autopay. Credit check required. Device offer requires finance agreement. If you cancel service, balance is due.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it. The KVJ Show.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got in your mind today, Jake Burr?
So I've seen a bunch of articles lately, and I want to get your opinion to see if you think this is a good idea or a bad idea. And whatever your answer is, I'd like you to kind of at least tell me why.
Okay.
They're saying Washington, D.C. is considering lowering the voting age to 16.
Yeah, I saw that.
Do you think this is a good idea or a bad idea, and why?
I think that...
Too controversial this early?
No. I've been getting a world of thoughts, so I'll just stream my consciousness right here for everybody to listen to.
Freeform it.
I feel like 18 seems to be the right age, but I think with voting, I think that there are 16-year-olds that can make better, more informed decisions than many 50-year-olds who don't put anything into it. Some 16-year-olds are very civically minded individuals. I think we've seen that with the Stoneman Douglas students that are very aware of what is happening, and they educate themselves and make a good educated vote, and I think their voices should be able to be heard. So I would definitely consider it. It's almost like you should have to pass some kind of like civics test to get in there to vote in the first place, but I know most people don't even vote anyway, so that wouldn't work out well. We let any dum-dum walk in there, whether they're drunk or sober. I know you're supposed to at least come off like you're sober, but a lot of people aren't. So, yeah, I don't have a major problem with it.
Denny's, what are your thoughts on that? 16-year-old voting?
I think 16 is a little young. Just because 16-year-olds are influenced by things that are different from an older person. Older person's got experience based on things they've gone through in their life. So when you look at a 16-year-old, you think about, or if you think about yourself when you were 16, there's so many things you didn't quite grasp yet. So 16, I mean, that's a pretty big vote that you're putting, especially for an electoral for a presidency.
I think a lot of people would argue that at that age, you're so heavily influenced by your parents. It's almost now like your parents get double vote or triple vote, however many kids they have, because you haven't gotten out, lived on your own, experienced the world, and got your own thoughts that might differ from your parents.
Yeah, I would be against it for the reasons that you just said, Danny. I just know when I was 16, I really was so all over the place. I mean, obviously worse than I am now. Imagine me at 16. I was insane.
You still got your hormones going,
Oh my
too, so those things are
gosh.
throwing you for a loop.
Those things are raging at 16.
Absolutely. I also don't. Yeah, I think that's too young for everything. I even think 16 is almost too young for a car. I'm not even kidding. I know that's a lot of people don't agree with that, but
What's weird about that, I remember I was 15 years old, and I had only had my learner's permit for 2.5 months. I was only driving on the road, and I still got a license 2.5 months later, right when I turned 16. There's no way I should have had a license.
yeah.
I only had 2.5 months of experience on the road, only with my dad, and then 2.5 months later, I'm driving on the road.
Yeah.
I bought a stick truck to save some money, and I didn't know how to drive sticks. So the first 2 months I drove that car, I stalled every time I stopped. It was insane. It definitely did not look cool. But I was on the road with a license. I couldn't believe it.
I remember when I almost got into 3 major accidents, and by the grace of whatever, I don't know how it didn't happen. Not
Yeah.
to say you can't get into an accident when
sure.
you're 40.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But I hear what you're saying. I was all over the place at 16.
Absolutely.
I'm just seeing so many articles about it now.
Yeah, somebody's actually texting in and said they should go the other way and raise the age to 21. So
Raise it to 21.
raise it to 21.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, then you have the argument so you can go fight a war at 18, but you're not allowed to vote.
Sure,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's insane, too.
Yeah, it could be a long, long debate, Jaybird.
Well, I also think if you're 18 and you're able to fight for the country, you should also be able to get a beer. But hey, what do I know? I love beer and I love my country.
Yeah. What you got in your mind today, Denny's?
Well, today marks the first official, and not to get too crazy this morning, but first official day where I am approved for medical marijuana.
What? Oh my gosh, what a day this is.
It has been approved by the state of Florida.
It's legal now.
Oh my goodness.
For medical, yes.
Wow. So if you get stopped, you're like, hey, got a card, baby. I'm good.
Absolutely. So, I mean, the way they have it in Florida is non-combustible, so it can't be anything that you burn or incendiate. So it has to be something that is vaped.
Somebody was asking, in fact, a couple people are asking, what was your condition? If you're able to say that. If not, you know.
So I've always had like intestinal issues. Not to get too graphic in the morning, but I won't. But I've always had that issue. And you guys, I've even talked about it on the show. I only eat like once or twice a day. It's just because that's all I can do. And I found that marijuana really does help the digestion process. And that's been, when I went to Colorado, that was the same thing I told them.
Yeah.
And it's a big thing that they approve for.
Well, how about
it does
that?
Encourage appetite.
It's happening.
It's
There you
happening.
go.
It is. We are in the beginning stages of it.
Good heavens. Wow, this is a big day. Did you ever think this day was going to come?
I did not. Florida is a tricky one because it's kind of a melting pot of America because a lot of people come here from different states, so everybody has their own beliefs from where they are. So it's a tough place to get to convert over.
Rank your favorite days so far in the last calendar year. Your birthday, Christmas, and today.
Don't forget his engagement, too. That's huge.
It goes engagement, and then
I
it
don't want
goes
to get
420.
controversial, yeah.
You got to say engagement number one.
Wow. Too bad you couldn't have gotten this on Friday. What a 420 that would have been.
Oh
huh?
yeah, oh yeah. But definitely, if you are talk to a doctor, it does take a little bit for the process to go through because a lot of applicants at the moment.
Okay. Wow. All right. Well, there you go. Yeah. If you missed the After the Show podcast on Friday, it was actually very informative about medical marijuana in the state of Florida, what the laws are, what it takes to get it, and just some of the concerns that I have personally with opioids and other people do in Florida, and especially here in this part of the state. So you can go back and check out that podcast if you go to kvjshow.com.
We're getting quite controversial this morning. Hitting the hot topics. Ken.
Yeah, it is. You know what? Oddly enough, without Virginia here, this show feels a lot more adult today.
Well, I'll bring that down. Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
I have my Chewbacca jacket on.
Okay. What I got on my mind here today is a product that completely blew my mind. To me, it was a game changer. I didn't even know what happened. I have been popping into the hair club, talking to them, because, you know, for almost 20 years now, wow, it has been a fear of mine losing my hair. I saw a photo when I was about 25 years old, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do I have the starts of a bald spot on the top of my head? And my dad struggles with hair. My maternal grandfather did. I'm like, oh my gosh.
So that was the first time you had a moment of baldness?
Yeah, it was a photo. I was leaning over, and it was a shot of the top of my head, and I hadn't seen it. I didn't realized it was happening. And
It crushed you?
At that point, right away, I'm like, I can't lose my hair. I just would not look good bald. I'm like, I got to do something about this. And I jumped into it. And for 19 years now, I've been doing solid maintenance, doing my best to slow the process down. And it's just gotten to the point where lately it's like, okay, I need to probably do something a little bit different. And there are a lot of different options that you can do. Many of them are very effective. Some of them cost more than others.
Do you think if you hadn't done any kind of maintenance whatsoever, it would be way worse?
I do, yeah.
You do?
Yeah, yeah. I've done a lot of stuff. I've done really about as much as you can, you know? So I finally found this product yesterday as I went into the hair club, and they were just talking to me about some different stuff. They'll cut your hair there too, and so I needed a haircut. And then when I was done, she was kind of like blow drying my hair and all that stuff, which I never do. And I started to get out of the chair, and she's like, "So what do you think?" She gave me the mirror so you can see around the back, and I'm like, what did you do? Like, there was like no bald spot. Like I had like a full, gorgeous, amazing head of hair. I'm like, what kind of Houdini like magic did you work out here? She's like, I have this powder, and you put it in your hair, and it attaches to the hair follicles, and it makes everything thick, and it will cover up like the bald spots. I was like, for the first time in 19 years, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have a bald spot. It was the craziest thing. It completely blew my mind. I was like, tricks, you know, but smoke and mirrors, yes, but hey, I didn't care. That bald spot was gone.
That stuff's great, I'm sure, but keep in mind, as soon as you lose it, you're gonna freak out. You'll get addicted to that.
Well, it's horrifying because I went outside. I'm like going, I feel pretty,
yes.
Oh so pretty, and also rainstorm, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is brown going to be running down my face?
You almost called into work ugly.
I could have, yeah. But I found this stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, it really is amazing. Like I at the hair club, I know they have it. I don't know if it's something you can buy off the shelf somewhere, but if you are struggling with the hair issues, man, it is a major game changer.
Denny's pulled up a video of someone doing that powder, and it
works. I mean, it does work. I couldn't even believe it. And you know, when you do something, a lot of times you do products and you're more underwhelmed than anything. I was completely blown away because, trust me, I spent a lot of time staring at my bald spot.
That is really good. Now,
dude, I couldn't believe it.
As soon as water hits it, though,
I don't know, but I got really nervous and I ran to my car. I'm like, oh my god.
Do you have it in now?
Well, I slept in it and I put a lot of water in my hair today, so I kind of like, so I assume it's got to be out.
So why can't you? Can you buy that on the side?
I don't know. Somebody just texted and said the powder's been around for a long time, so I assume that you probably can. I don't know if anybody has it, and they're probably not all treated the same.
Okay, let me ask you this: are you embarrassed if we were at a work function? You're wearing, you know, a white shirt, little rain hits, and then it leaks all over your shirt in front of a bunch of people? Or can you roll with the punches on that? You're not that humiliated.
Yeah, it'd be pretty rough. Yeah,
yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah,
you'd have to throw a hat on.
I wouldn't like it.
I don't know. I think you got to throw a little humor in there.
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you.
To deflect.
It looks like they sell it. There's a couple companies that make it.
Yeah. Well, and so I know Virginia had been telling me about it, and it was like going, yeah. I didn't really believe how amazing it was when I tried it. Virginia was totally right. It is absolutely amazing. Now, I don't know the name. Somebody texted and said you can get it like Sally Beauty Supply or something like that.
Yep. They have it. It looks like they have it at Ulta.
Okay. So I don't know if they're all treated the same, and especially going into the rainy season here in South Florida,
Yeah.
I don't know if it means that you're setting yourself up for great embarrassment.
I mean, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this. Are we allowed to talk about the other option you were going?
Yeah.
You were going to get some type of really cool, I don't even know, do you call it a wig?
No, I don't know what it is. It's kind of like, I don't know much about it. It's like, there's a video that everybody had been sending me of like this, it's kind of like they put this like hair thing like on your head, and I don't know, it just like sticks there or something. I don't know how it does. It's like magic too, but I'm like, it's like a hair solution.
That stuff looks like you would have boy band hair.
Yes, I think you could.
My whole thing was if you get like a long mane,
you don't want
that's gonna look weird on you.
No, in fact, when I went and talked to them yesterday, I said the big thing for me is that it needs to look natural. I want to look age appropriate. I don't want anything ridiculous. I don't want anything like out of control. Be like, going, what are you doing?
You look like a boy band member with this long flowing hair.
Exactly. So it's got to be something that makes sense.
Technically, could they give you a mullet? I guess they could. They got the science.
They could, yeah.
Oh, dude, that's how you make a statement.
Yes. Yeah.
Come on. It'd be great for the show.
So there you go. Pretty crazy stuff. So I don't know the names of it, but it is there. It is available. And so if you're struggling, like I said, I couldn't believe it. I was just absolutely like blown apart.
That's a whole new world for you. That is a game changer. If that powder looks as good as it was in the video,
I will testify. I don't know the brand that they used. All I know it was Hair Club stuff, but I honestly, I thought she did some kind of witchcraft. I couldn't believe it.
When you first found out you were going bald, did it legit depress you, or were you able to kind of handle it in the beginning because it wasn't so bad?
No, it's been tough. In fact, the reason why I wear a lot of hats now is because we got that stupid dome camera, and it's like always pointed down. And like during commercial breaks, I look up and all I see is this massive bald spot, and you're like, going, "Gosh, man,
that's such a sad state."
Oh, it is. It's like so like I got a bald spot,
and people are so mean about it.
For sure.
We could so see a bald spot.
Oh, and all the comments in the chat room like, "Hey, Kev, could you look up? You're blinding me." It's like, stuff
so
like
hurtful.
that. Gosh, just so the pain.
So hurtful.
So it's nice. It's encouraging stuff when you see something like that.
Well, I'm very excited for you.
I'm very excited for me too. So we'll see. Coming up here in a couple minutes. Yesterday we had a big debate going on about boy bands and what the actual definition was as we went through the top 100 boy band songs that Billboard had put out. I feel good about this definition. I want to run it past you on what a boy band is. You tell me if you agree with it or not. Coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet, North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. It's looking pretty good as we kick off your Wednesday morning commute. No major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit, 36 months, 0 security, 5693 due at signing. CX5 3838.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go for the volume savings with the Greco volume price at Greco Mazda in Delray. Right now, get new 2017.5 Mazda 6s, $99 a month. Yes, under $100 for a new Mazda. We're doing whatever it takes to be number one. Don't miss Mazda 6s, $99 a month at Greco Mazda in Delray. Greco Mazda is out to be number one, and we'll do whatever it takes. With a new 2018 Mazda CX-5, only $139 a month. Yes, you're gonna save big on new Mazdas with our Greco volume pricing. Rush in today for Mazda CX-5s, $139 a month. Then go for the volume savings at Greco Mazda of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
Our volume saves you thousands.
All Mazda rebates and incentives to dealer expires at month end.
Right now, the exact radio commercial you are listening to is being broadcast on other stations, so don't even think about switching. If you switch to anything, go to Geico.com and see how easy it is to switch and save on car insurance. Geico's been saving people money for over 75 years. And now the news. My mother-in-law is coming to stay for a few weeks. I can't wait.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. If you're looking for some delicious Tex-Mex, I got to tell you about Rosalita's Tex-Mex Grill. They have award-winning food, and it really is so good. I love the ribs, but there's so much more there to eat. They've got the fajitas that are amazing. I know the little kids love the Mexican pizza. And don't forget, this Cinco de Mayo, the KVJ show, will be out there from 5 to 8. So if you don't have any plans on Cinco de Mayo, we will be out there from 5 to 8 celebrating life. They are located at 5949 Congress Avenue. Very easy to find. Brenda and Jay, they own this restaurant. They also have the Rosie's Cantina that's connected to it. They always have free music playing there over the weekends, and they got free entertainment always on there on the weekends. So, like I said, 5949 Congress Avenue. When you go in there, ask for Brenda or Jay. They also do catering for your birthday parties or for the holidays, and they'll even make stuff that's not on the menu. So go in there today or check us out. Cinco de Mayo, the KVJ show will be out there. And remember, Bigfoot is real.
Hello, is anyone there? This is Will Robinson of the 24th Colonist Group, calling any survivors. You copy? I'm making a record of this because it seems I'm the first human to discover evidence of an alien intelligence.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Whoa. An adventure you have to see to believe. Watch Lost in Space. All episodes now streaming, only on Netflix.
Summerland Tour 2018 with Everclear and special guests Marcy Playground and Local H. Saturday, May 26th, 5 p.m. gates, Abaco Amphitheater. VIP reserve seats on sale now at Eventbrite.com.
Weird truth, I just realized kids as early as the age of 7 might need braces. Think about their adult teeth that are coming in. Sometimes the other adult teeth are blocking them so they can't come in right. They really jack up their smile, and you don't want that. Isn't that the best thing you see in your kids when they smile right back at you? So take them into Palm Beach Orthodontics to see Dr. Angela, a board-certified orthodontist with the American Board of Orthodontics. Your kid will love the way that she treats them. They're going to feel at home, they're going to feel comfortable, and they're going to actually have a good time. It's an amazing office full of other moms that do a great job of making the kids feel comfortable. And maybe if you notice your teeth are getting crooked, go in there and get your own braces. They've got a great payment plan right now with 0% in-house financing, and they accept most insurances. In 2 locations, Palm Beach Gardens and Royal Palm Beach, just call 422-3360. That's 422-3360, or go online to bracesbydrangela.com.
The all-new Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our Price Protection Pledge. If you see the price of your vehicle advertised for less, within 72 hours, we'll refund you the difference. That's right. When you buy or lease any new Mazda from Mazda of Palm Beach, you have price protection. Wait, that's not all. Get thousands over fair market value for your trade. Plus, choose from over 300 of the best pre-owned vehicles, and most backed by a 10-year, 125,000-mile powertrain warranty. The all-new Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our Price Protection Pledge.
If you like to get yourself a great car, all you got to do is just check out a great Porsche going on right now at Brayman Porsche. It is an amazing showroom. State-of-the-art, brand new, 36,000 square feet. They've got a 6-level parking garage for easy indoor shopping that you can check out. They've got awesome brands like the Panamera, the Cayman, the Boxster. They've also got the Cayenne and a great deal on the Porsche Macan for $47,800 right now. Plus, they know all about service. Their service hours extended, including Saturdays. They offer free valet and pickup and drop-off service. That's what you get when you go into Brayman. That world-class experience you won't get anywhere else. And when you get your new or pre-owned Porsche from Brayman, you're into Club Brayman, your exclusive VIP membership for all the hottest events in South Florida. That's what it's all about. It's not just about what you drive, it's about how you feel. And you want to feel like you're getting the best, and that's what you get at Brayman Porsche. Check it out on Okeechobee Boulevard and online at BraymanPorsche.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at Geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Boston Market.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Beautiful start to our Wednesday. Cool temperatures and clear skies through the morning hours and a mostly sunny, dry day ahead. We'll reach a high day near 83. The very light northwest wind, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, clear skies and cool again, low of 65. And for Thursday, mostly sunny, nice, warm high of 83.
The rotisserie experts at Boston Market bring you another rotisserie expertise. Introducing the USDA Choice Prime Rib Meal with any 2 sides and fresh baked cornbread. Available any Wednesday or Sunday after 5 p.m. at Boston Market.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Well, coming up on Friday, I'm going to be out at my daughter's school, Lynn University. Love this school. She loves it a ton, too, and you can come out and see why as they do their celebration of the arts. They got some really talented people and musicians that are out there. It's going to be putting on a little display with arts and crafts. They've got vendors out there with cocktails, lots of live music. In fact, the president of the school has got his own band, and they're really good. So you can come check it out this Friday. It's going to be at 5 o'clock. It is right there, Military and Spanish River. You can come check it out in Boca Raton. A lot of times I just get off of Linton Boulevard, and it is right there starting at 5 p.m. I will see you coming up this Friday night with the KVJ Show.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
My heart when I'm with you, but when we are apart, I feel it too. And no matter what I do, I feel the pain with or without you.
very heated debate about what exactly is a boy band. We had the Billboard list of the top 100 boy band songs of all time, and there are a lot of things on there that we just didn't feel were right. You had the Beatles on there.
Which was the biggest offense out of all of them, in my opinion.
Yes, you thought that was just a travesty that they would dare call the Beatles a boy band. And then we noticed that they didn't have Boys to Men, which it's like, okay, why would Boys to Men not make the top 100? Are they not considered a boy band? Are they like a musical group, a vocal group? Is that different? So what exactly is a boy band? Well, I saw this, and I think that Billboard got a lot of flack, so they were trying to define it. Tell me if you like this definition of what a boy band is and if it makes sense. To say what a boy band is, they are all males, makes sense, whose primary target audience is teenage girls. That defines a boy band. Now, the Beatles started as a boy band, but were around long enough to age out of it. For the same reason, the Backstreet Boys are no longer a boy band. Boys to Men are not considered a boy band by Billboard because their music, pretty much after the first song, Motown Philly, focused on adult themes, and thus they had an older target age base.
Oh, talk about your ultimate just backtracking. Whatever.
Does that sound right? I mean, would that not be if you're saying, what is a boy band? Boy band is all boys. They can play instruments or not, doesn't matter. And they target teenage girls. And you know, if you go to a concert like everybody, there's a teenage girl screaming at the top of her lungs, then you're probably at a boy band show.
So I think there's a difference between a boy band and heartthrobs. The Beatles were heartthrobs. They weren't a boy band. Even if their audience was solely women, which it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's what they like to say.
Well, maybe you just got too much stank on what the term boy band is. You deem it to be a negative because of the fabrication that happened with bands like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, where you had like your Lou Pearlman just kind of like slapping them all together, and they're like, okay, well, where's the art in that? And maybe you just don't like the term boy band, but actually maybe the definition is dead on. I personally kind of like it. I think that, okay, that defines it, and it makes sense. And all the confusion that we had yesterday about like, yeah, boy band definition makes no sense. To me, with that title, I can live with that. It gives me clarity.
You can live with the Beatles being a boy band?
I can at the first part of their career, and then the fact that they aged out of it, same way that I can for the Backstreet Boys. If you tried to call them a boy band right now, it would be ridiculous because their target audience is not teenage girls.
Denny's, me and Kevin have different opinions. You break the tie. Who's right, who's wrong?
Well, what's tricky about the Beatles, too, is people consider Beatles a pop band, which some musicians do not consider Beatles pop. They consider them to be revolutionary for their time, a little outside the box. But they were pop music, and pop music, I mean, that is what sold to whatever their demo is, which at that time was English women.
And I think this way you don't necessarily even have to define it as pop. It's just teenage girls. Are they going to be screaming at their concert? If you walk in and you're like, ah, and you see that, then you probably have a boy band on stage.
I don't feel right. This doesn't feel right. I'm sorry. Most boy bands usually aren't on stage. Most of them are not playing instruments.
Jay-Bird, sometimes the truth does not feel right.
Yeah,
that's true. Boy bands are typically like a musical group, singing.
Well, you've got a mix of both, and then that way, if you just leave that part of it out, you're not sitting there trying to define, well, they play instruments or they don't play instruments or this or that, or are they really playing instruments or are they faking playing instruments? So you don't even bring that into it. You just say, simply enough, a boy band is this. They are all males whose primary target audience is teenage girls. And voila, that is a boy band. And there you go.
It's true.
Yeah. No. Thank you, Denny's.
Denny's.
Well, and I'm a Beatles fan.
Denny's, he's a Beatles fan.
It hurts me to say, too.
And he's got credibility. I mean, he used to work with Lou Pearlman, the guy who used to construct all these boy bands when the boy bands were bigger than ever, like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and all that stuff going on in Orlando. Producer Denny's was there in it, so if anyone knows more about boy bands than anyone in this room, it's him. So if he says that's the right definition, then I got to go with that.
I'm not giving a good argument, and I'm kind of collapsing.
Yeah.
I still, all I can say, I just don't see the Beatles as a boy band. I just don't. I feel like they wrote their own songs. Even in the beginning, they were writing some songs of their own. They were performing them on stage with instruments. It doesn't feel like a boy band. I rest. I'm out.
It may not feel like it, but I think the truth is the truth.
Well, I mean, sometimes All right, you're right. All right, whatever.
Did you see they're going to be doing a new documentary about Lou Pearlman? And if you ever want to talk about a salacious story to bring to light, this might be it. You know, everybody loves kind of like those docudramas now that they put together.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lot of intrigue, salaciousness, things that were happening, scandal behind the scenes. Denny's, you might have seen some of it front and center.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the Lou Pearlman Project, and it's going to be premiering on YouTube Red this year. They're going to talk about the rise and fall of Lou Pearlman in Orlando and what he did there. He was a huge, powerful player in the music industry, like right in the tail end of the 90s and the early 2000s. And they've got interviews with J.C. Chazé from NSYNC, Chris Kirkpatrick, Lance Bass is going to take part in this, A.J. McLean from the Backstreet Boys, Ashley Parker Angel from O-Town, Aaron Carter is going to be in on this. And if you don't know the story about Lou Pearlman, almost 10 years ago, he got sentenced to 25 years in prison for a $300 million Ponzi scheme he was running.
Oh, yeah.
And then allegations of molestation, abuse started coming out. He died in 2016, a couple years ago, at the age of 62. Did you ever see anything, Denny's, if they sat you down for this biopic here, the Lou Pearlman Project, any story that you could add?
There was always rumors amongst everybody who worked for Lou Pearlman. So where I worked was at the recording studio. He also had his label downtown at Church Street Station.
Okay.
So that's where his actual, the business was. So when they signed an artist or they were working with an artist, they would sign them there, do all their stuff, and then send them over to the studio and book a recording engineer to record whatever music they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a lot of talent come in that I don't even think saw the light of day because I was working there when he got arrested. In fact, I lost my job that day. I had keys to the studio. I went to go unlock the studio that day. There's a giant padlock on the door from the state of Florida saying that this has been, there's a police officer saying this has been repossessed as an asset in his court case.
Wow.
So
that's how you found out you got fired.
What sucked was anything that was left in that building was used in the court case and was evidence from Florida. So my buddy left his laptop there. We had microphones there. We were doing a recording session in there with some of our own stuff. And we couldn't even get back in the building to grab that. And they never saw it again. It got repossessed.
You never got that back?
No. Repossessed. And it was crazy. So it was a big time, but there was murmurings that started about 3 weeks before he got arrested because he started taking these trips outside the country, and they were wondering why. And they thought maybe he was trying to set up places that he could stay if he had to flee. So there was this one A&R rep woman who was very cool, and she was basically our liaison between the corporate office and the recording studio. And she set up an office to oversee the recording studio, which we'd never had before, about 3 weeks before he got arrested. And we thought that was kind of weird. And the reason was that she was trying to wrap up all the loose ends over there because it was inevitable that he was going to be arrested.
Oh, wow.
And they didn't want to tell any of the employees this. So she knew that. But you could tell. We went out drinking one time, and you could tell that she was carrying this burden with her. And she kind of let some of it leak. But they didn't know the day that it was going to happen.
And now, is this all just about the Ponzi scheme that he was running, or did this have to do with any kind of allegations of molestation and abuse that they touch on in this special?
He was super wealthy, so any molestation, there was always jokes about that around it was kind of more of like a joke, because we didn't
Even
know
just
for
from the
sure.
outside, you had a middle-aged guy that was just all into boy bands.
It was weird, and he always signed like 16-year-old boys to 18-year-old boys for his music, and there was this new artist, I don't want to say his name, I don't know if anything ever came with it, but he basically what he would do was give you a credit card with a ton of money, and he'd say, we need you to work on your image, we need you to get cool clothes, we need you to get tattoos, all this stuff. They had a team that would go with you. You go and get all tattooed up and stuff to whatever image they were trying to portray.
You're the bad boy. You need tats.
Exactly.
Really?
That's how they do it. They buy you clothes, they buy you all your stuff, and they tell you that this is your image.
You're the shy one, buy a shy outfit.
So I was part of a documentary that they were shooting at the station for this new artist that was supposed to be the new up-and-coming artist that was going to take Transcontinental back into the boy band stratosphere.
Yeah.
And we went around, we shot this documentary. I was just in the background because I was an assistant engineer at the time for this kid. And we went around town and we did this whole thing. Lou Pearlman visited probably twice during his rise, I guess you could say, this artist. And there was one time where he had his arm around him where it was just a little too close.
Oh,
maybe a little rub, like a little tickle.
There was just a little lingering hand action that caught me in the corner of my eyes. I mentioned it to one of the other engineers there, and I was like, "Did you see that?" I was like, "Is that weird?" I was like, and I know there's rumors about this guy, right, and stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, he's like, there's rumors and stuff, but he's like, he's so wealthy that he settles all of this outside of court. So anything that they have, he settles.
Yeah.
And he will pay you.
Wow.
So he's been caught, and then they take it to the court, and he pays out.
I think, yeah, it doesn't even make it to court. He just settles it, man. He'll pay you. I mean, he was extraordinarily wealthy. He had a gold bathtub.
And the fact that he wound up getting busted for the Ponzi scheme in 2008, he's in prison, and now the #MeToo movement, you got to wonder if he were still alive and still out, if there wouldn't just be now the outpouring of the boy band era of
Well, that's probably why they're doing the documentary,
too.
too.
I wonder what's going to come out of this.
NSYNC hated him. Justin Timberlake hated him. So you wonder what happened. I mean, obviously he screwed them out of money, which would cause somebody to hate somebody. But you often wonder if there was any weird moments where, because they spent a lot of time together, especially when the boy band fad first started.
Yeah,
they were so big, they were untouchable. So he's going around with these kids. You don't know what he's doing.
Justin Timberlake won't be a part of this documentary, but his mom will. So she's got stories to tell about Luke
That's
Harlan.
what I'm saying. We used to speculate back when we were working.
Okay.
Because he would only come by every now and then. I mean, he had an awesome. His office was incredible.
Yeah,
and
if you remember that era that happened in Orlando, the Lou Pearlman Project, going to be coming out soon. You can check it on YouTube Red.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet, North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. It's looking pretty good as we kick off your Wednesday morning commute. No major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits from 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Johnny, you're a professor? Yep. Class, how do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
Yeah, Riga.
What a smart class I have.
School's in session for the lowest prices of the year during the spring sales event going on now at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer for 15 years running. Over 3,500 vehicles are on sale at Arrigo. Get new Fiat 500Xs from just $169 a month, Ram 1500 quad caps from just $249 a month, Chrysler Pacificas from only $269 a month.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you magna cum laude or just loudy? I was loudy for the lowest price. And the biggest selection, you gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at Arrigo.net. That's Arrigo.net.
Select models, amounts vary, 39-month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations, see dealer for details.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, sailing to Cuba is as easy as
1, 2, 3, 4.
And we do mean cuatro. That's because only Norwegian Cruise Line offers 4-day round-trip cruises from Miami and Orlando with an overnight in Havana. So it's easy to experience Cuba all day.
Buenos dias.
And all night.
Buenas noches.
And with an overnight in Havana, you have time to hang with the locals and immerse yourself in the culture and history without being rushed. And both Norwegian Sky and Norwegian Sun are all-inclusive with free, unlimited open bar.
I'll have another mojito, please.
So come Havana the night away. Book your cruise to Cuba today and choose up to 5 free offers with Norwegian's free at sea all-inclusive offer. Plus, free unlimited open bar. Visit ncl.com, call your travel professional, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian offers OFAC-compliant cruises and shore excursions. Ships registry, Bahamas and USA. Unlimited open bar available on Norwegian Sun, May 2018. Restrictions apply.
At T-Mobile, when we see our country's military, we don't just see uniforms. We see the people behind them. We see missed birthdays and bedtime stories, laughter and tears, reunions and goodbyes. And no matter where you are, these moments should be shared. To make sure they stay connected, T-Mobile is proud to offer half-off family lines for military. And when their military service ends, our commitment continues by supporting veterans in their transition to the workforce through job training programs. We're also committed to hiring 10,000 veterans and military spouses to be part of our workforce in the next 5 years. Plus, in honor of Military Appreciation Month, active duty and veterans get 50% off the latest Samsung Galaxy phones with 24 monthly bill credits when on the military plan. Visit a T-Mobile store today or call 1-800-T-MOBILE for more details.
Submit military info within 45 days or plan becomes standard price T-Mobile One. Half off additional line price for lines 2 through 6 with autopay. Credit check required. Device offer requires finance agreement. If you cancel service, balance is due.
The deals at Braman Honda are great, and I know this personally because we've got not one but two Braman Honda vehicles in our driveway. I love the service. I love the pricing. I love the atmosphere there. And right now at Braman Honda, it is the Dream Garage Spring Event. Go in and save thousands on over 500 Hondas. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. The Civics are on sale, the CRVs, the Pilots, the Odysseys, and more. How about that all-new 2018 Honda Accord? It's on sale as well. Carlos Gonzalez is the new GM, and he is looking to make a splash in his first month on the job. So he is wheeling and dealing and saving people thousands of dollars on brand new cars. So go test drive today. Braman Honda of Palm Beach County, where the service department is now open late until 9 p.m., and it's an amazing, amazing setup. Not just on Honda vehicles. They can service every vehicle until 9 p.m. Go see them in person, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or shop online at BramanHondaPB.com.
Have you been trying to get pregnant without success? If so, you're not alone. Approximately 1 in 8 couples have difficulty getting pregnant. As a woman ages beyond 35, her chances of getting pregnant starts to decline, so time is of the essence. Call IVF Florida at 866-770-2168 today to schedule a consultation. IVF Florida physicians have helped couples achieve their dream of parenthood since 1986. IVF Florida provides comprehensive and personalized fertility services along with exclusive finance options. Call 866-770-2168 or visit IVFFlorida.com.
At Advance Auto Parts, we offer you the quality parts you want and knowledge you need, and we're always looking for ways to help you save. Right now, get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 synthetic oil and a filter for just $29.99. Plus, get a roll of Scott heavy-duty shop towels for free with purchase. Only at Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts stores. Advance Auto Parts, where oil is priced like it should be. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Limit 5 oil change specials per customer.
If you feel trapped in your current leased vehicle, if you want to lower your lease payment, if you're running out of miles on your current lease, or you just want to upgrade your lease, log on to upgrademylease.com and get a $3,000 credit for payment forgiveness. Go to upgrademylease.com today.
Hey, if you are noticing that you just don't have the energy you once did, the reason is because of your hormones. I saw an interesting story today about how your kids, they basically are as naturally as fit as professional athletes. The reason is because the way their muscles are. When you're younger, you've got these hormones that just really kind of like get you going. Boys between the ages of 8 and 12, their muscles basically don't ever get tired just like yours do. And after the age of 25, for guys, every single year, you lose 1 pound of muscle and replace with 1 pound of fat. Age is a big difference, and the hormones are what's in your body making that difference. Now you can actually get them back with hormone replacement therapy. Not to say you're going to be like a 9-year-old again, but you're definitely going to have more energy. You're going to have more lean muscle mass, less fat, better looking physique, more confidence. And you can do this without taking a big hit to your wallet because your insurance is going to pay for it. So why wouldn't you do it? Just go online today. WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
What will you do to fight Alzheimer's disease on June 21st? You could run and ask for donations per mile, bake your favorite treats and hold a sale, or create crafts for a great cause. Register at alz.org/thelongestday.
Rocket Mortgage is simple so you can understand the details and be sure you're getting the right mortgage. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently. Visit rocketmortgage.com today. Licensed in all 50 states, equal housing lender, NMLS number 3030.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, Virginia has called in ugly today, so I will be taking care of your Dirt of the Day here.
Have you heard from her?
No. I sent the response earlier Can you send us a photo? She had sent in a text early this morning, said she was headed to the ER, said something is not right with my face and eyes. They've been hurting all last night, and now the whole top part of my face is getting red and very swollen. I look like someone punched me. She said, when I asked if anything happened, like, is there anything that caused it? She said, no, I just had a really bad headache last night, and my eyes and face hurt, so I went to bed. But I kept waking up, and my face was swelling. There's all this pressure, and it hurts, and I look really ugly. That's the worst part.
So she called into work ugly.
Because that's the worst part. I don't know. That's what you said.
Well, I mean, give us an update, V.
Yeah.
You asked for a picture.
I said, yeah. I said, that sucks. I said, can you send us a photo? And have not yet heard back. So.
You know what? I'll wake up Panda if I have to. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Yes, please do. I'd like to find out. So I will give you your story about Bill Cosby, but I will not have as much vitriol as she would have when I deliver it. The jury in the Bill Cosby sexual assault retrial is going to begin deliberating today. Closing arguments just happened. Now, if you've not followed this like Virginia has, it involves Andrea Constant, the former Temple University women's basketball administrator who testified that he drugged and sexually violated her at his suburban Philadelphia mansion about 14 years ago. 5 other women have gotten on the witness stand in this trial and testified that the same thing with Bill Cosby happened to them. If he is convicted, he faces 3 counts of aggravated indecent assault, each carrying up to 10 years in prison. Meaning, without doubt, Bill Cosby would spend the rest of his life in prison, however long that might be. The jury at his first trial deliberated for over 6 days last year without reaching a verdict, and that's why we're at this point right now. Another weird story. I don't know if you've watched Smallville. There's an actress on there, Allison Mack. I think she played like Superman's best friend.
It's a weird story.
Yeah, she was released into the custody of her parents in California on a $5 million bond. She was arrested for her involvement in this sex cult. She pled not guilty on Friday to recruiting women to join a secret organization called Nixivim that prosecutors say treated them as slaves, providing sexual and financial services for the group's leaders. And the one particular leader was the one that was with all kinds of women that she was bringing to him, and some of them very underage. So,
wow.
Yes, disturbing, crazy sex cult, it sounds like, and she was a key part of it. Have to find out exactly what happens with that. Well, Kanye West, he is split from his management team, Scooter Braun being one of those. Is he flipping out and losing his mind again? Or is it not a big deal? His mother-in-law, Kris Jenner, says, nah, everything's good. And then he tweeted out 2024. It sounds like he's ramping up for a presidential run. But oddly enough, he seems to be taking a conservative approach, saying good things about Donald Trump, conservative bloggers, and talking about Obama. Apparently how he did not care for his presidency. So that is enough dirt for you right now.
Oh, no, please give us more.
Honestly, the other stuff that's out there is really not worth hearing, at least in my opinion.
Good. Good. Cut it short, man. You have the power.
I have the power. Renee Zellweger turned 49 today, and Al Pacino is 78. Is it just me, or is Al Pacino, like pretty much all of his movies, he's just angry and yelling at people?
What do you mean? He's always yelling. Yes.
I just saw that special he did with Joe Paterno. And he does a great job. I mean, his acting is phenomenal, but it's like, ever since it seems like Scent of a Woman, all he does is yell at people.
He does yell a lot in his movies.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So he's 78 today. Old and crotchety. Got to say happy birthday to Francisco from his Beebsters. I don't know if that's Justin Beebsters or sisters. I don't know what's going on there, but happy birthday. Also, Dawn, happy 16th birthday from Dad, Mom, DJ Danny, and her best canine friend, Harley. We got Leslie having a birthday today. Says, you are the best. Have an unforgettable birthday from Garland. Also, happy 5th birthday to Alexander, a.k.a. Bam Bam, from Mommy, Daddy, Nico, and Izzy. And David having a birthday from Vanessa. There you go. Happy birthday. Got a birthday for us. Mail at kvjshow.com. And yesterday, on the After the Show podcast, we got called out for actually doing the birthdays from somebody who does not enjoy them. And so we were asking the question, if it's something that we should no longer do on the show, please let us know. This is an open forum. Always love to get your input when it comes to things that we do here.
Yeah, would you rather hear us do a topic or a goofy thing, or I don't know, more dirt stories, or do you want the birthdays?
You let us know. In fact, did a little bit of a Twitter poll yesterday. Not that this is going to completely decide it, but it is part of getting your feedback to us from the ATS. Is it time for us to get rid of the birthdays? 56% of people said keep them. 44% said get rid of them.
Pretty polarizing, half and half.
It is pretty much.
It's tearing our audience apart, Kevin.
Tearing them apart. Got 5 hours left on that voting, so if you go to our Twitter at KVJ Show, you can still get in your input that will actually have an influence on us. Well, if you've got a pool or if your kids ever go swimming, and I know that actually speaks of a lot of kids here in South Florida, something you might want to hear about that I have never, ever heard of in my life. It is something that is called dry drowning. What the heck is it, and what do you need to watch out when it comes to this with your kids? I will tell you all about it next. I never heard of this term or this condition ever in my life. Dry drowning. Apparently there's a couple from Texas that had their 4-year-old daughter at Grandma and Grandpa's in Sarasota, and they have a pool and a really weird, I guess, fluke kind of condition. The daughter apparently swallowed some pool water days earlier. It was something like she had put her face down into the water and it kind of come up and maybe inhaled at the same time from what I'm understanding from the story. And it was like the water somehow like shot right into her lungs. And they say it's, dry drowning is defined as a condition that occurs when somebody inhales water through the mouth or nose and it gets into their lungs. And she started vomiting for like 24 hours and then got really sick, and they had to take her to the hospital, and they say it can actually be a life-threatening condition.
Does it happen that often, though, or is it one of those like 1 out of a million people kind of a thing?
I've never heard of it in my entire life. But, I mean, it sounds the way it is. It just doesn't even sound like something that kids could get. It sounds like basically any of us could wind up having something like this happen. So it just depends upon, I guess, if your water or if your mouth is near water, you got to just watch coming up and gulping like that.
Every time I swim, I always swallow so much water. If it's a canal, I'm swallowing canal water. I mean, I'm literally eating amoebas.
Yes, you would think if anybody got this condition, dry drowning, it would be you.
I don't know. My lungs are strong, Kev.
Is that what it is?
I eat a lot of pineapple.
You bounce back like crazy?
Side note, pineapple helps with the lungs.
It does?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think I thought you said that maybe you were allergic to pineapple.
Well, I think you can still love something and be allergic to it. And it's Virginia that's definitely allergic to pineapple. She wanted to put her allergies on me because I said it burnt my lip a little bit. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I had some really, really powerful pineapple and it stung.
Okay.
I was eating a lot of it. She's like, you're allergic to it.
Wait, Dr. Virginia had the immediate diagnosis?
She did.
Yeah, she doesn't have a diagnosis for herself.
Wrote me a script and everything.
Really? Yeah, that's very nice of her to do. So, yeah, I don't know if anybody's heard of it, but, somebody said that there was a little girl in South Florida had this 6 months ago. Somebody had blown water into her mouth through a pool noodle. Wow, that's crazy.
It doesn't look like it happens too often, though.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But it's, I guess, something to be aware of as a parent. I think sometimes it's good to at least know that kind of stuff, and it can happen.
I mean, that to me, that seems like life is cheating. You're drowning a day later. That's not fair. That's breaking the rules right there.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah, that's the story that is going on with that. So let me see. Other stuff they got going on here. Jaybird, I know you're doing the diet thing. How's that working for you?
It's going pretty good. I mean, it's terrible. I feel awful, but I am losing weight, and I have not strayed from my diet. The last, I would say, 11 days have been really good.
Okay.
I'm definitely down in weight.
Do you know how much?
I think I am down about almost 10 pounds.
Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of a big deal. Do you have a goal? Like are you going to stop, or is this going to be a big life change that you're going to take on?
I don't think it's going to be a life change. I think I'm just an up and down kind of guy. But for the next couple months, I hope to be healthy. I would like to make permanent changes, but look, man, for me not to go back and eat some of the stuff I love, that's impossible. That's not living to me.
Well, hopefully you can at least talk about food. They did the biggest food rivals, BuzzFeed, a head-to-head battle between things like Better Burger, Better Pizza, fries, things like that. Like if you had to say Five Guys, In-N-Out, which is the one they did, we don't have here. They had Five Guys just narrowly beating In-N-Out.
Five Guys is fantastic. I love Five Guys, and I also like how their menu isn't overwhelming. I like a menu with a lot of options. You can go too far.
Do you have a top burger that you can get in South Florida?
In South Florida?
Yeah. Do you have? Would you say Five Guys the best?
Oh my gosh, you are throwing so much pressure at me. I really do. The one burger I actually do like a lot. I love the vegetarian burger at BurgerFi.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think BurgerFi's probably got to be in this conversation, right?
But I do love Five Guys, regular cheeseburgers, and Five Guys has a great grilled cheese as well.
Okay. When it comes to fries, they did Burger King versus McDonald's.
It's a bloodbath.
It was a bloodbath.
McDonald's destroys Burger King.
82 to 18%.
In my opinion, Burger King's never really mastered the fry. Mastered the burger, not the fry.
Pizza Hut versus Domino's.
One makes me really farty, but tastes great. One doesn't make me farty.
Go with your mouth, not your butt.
I'll go with my mouth, not my butt. Give me Domino's.
Gonna go Domino's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it beats out Pizza Hut 56 to 44.
Well, just because I feel like they've made some strides, man.
Yeah. They did Dunkin' Donuts versus Starbucks for better coffee. I don't think we have any big coffee aficionados in here, but Starbucks crushed Dunkin' Donuts. I was surprised.
But if you go on food, give me Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. On everything else, Starbucks beat Dunkin' Donuts, according to BuzzFeed, 76 to 24%. They did a better sandwich, Quiznos or Subway.
Oh, Quiznos? Oh, hell no.
I didn't know they're still around.
They're not a sponsor.
Not anymore.
They're terrible.
You offended the one that's in Florida right now.
Quiznos is awful. I am sorry.
Yeah.
To talk about, hey, can I have the 12-inch poopy cramp? That's what
I actually had no knock against Quiznos, man. When they were around, I liked them.
Denny's, get out.
I get it.
Yeah, they got Subway beating Quiznos 76 to 24.
To me, it's not even close. And if Subway's got those cookies, come on.
For the better chicken sandwich, they did a head-to-head between Chick-fil-A and KFC. Chick-fil-A took that one 68 to 32%.
Yeah.
And what do you think when it comes to better milkshakes, Wendy's or Sonic?
Oh,
You would think Sonic, right?
Sonic has so many options.
But that Frosty's amazing.
It is. It is.
The thing I love taking, because Wendy's has good French fries. I love taking their French fries and jam-packing that thing in their Frosty.
It's great.
It's good.
It's not a bad move.
And they get all damp. Oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness. I go Wendy's.
Gonna go Wendy's. Okay, what do you think, Denny's?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Sonic. I think they do better.
Well, they've got those slushies,
and
too.
they've got like variety.
They do. They have the grape slushie. It's bigger than your head.
Yeah, they actually Sonic won 53 to 47%. It's
close though. It's close.
Yeah, and by the way, Sonic, one of the few places that have tater tots available.
Oh, it's good stuff, right? Okay, well, if you're getting hungry, coming up here in a couple minutes, we got something fun for you. Got Jet's Pizza, where you can go try the new Ann.
It is available, yes.
Yeah, they got 2 locations, Boca and Royal Palm. Coming up next, we got a KVJ confessional for you to listen into and your chance to get some free pizza with us.
Strangest feeling this way for you. There's something the way you move, something the way you move. With you, I'm never healing. It's heartache through and through. There's something the way you move. I don't know what it is you do. Not one bone in your body good enough for me. But this heart is open, blood staying on my sleeve. I can only see the end. But tonight I'm here, yours again. But tonight I'm gonna lose it all. Playing with fire, I was the first to fall. Heart is sinking like a cannonball. Baby, kill it, what you waiting for? Something the way you move, something the way you do it, something the way you move, something the way you move, something the way you do it, something the way you move, something the way you move, something the way you do it, something the way you move,
Now, somebody here on the KVJ show has been bad. Done something they need to confess. Can you tell us who it is that is in the KVJ confessional today? If you do, we'd like to hook you up with the Ann. Not the woman, the pizza from Jets. All right. Who is this in our KVJ confessional today?
I parked in a different spot at work, and when I was leaving, I backed into one of the station vehicles, but there wasn't much damage, so I didn't say anything. Hopefully everyone is just #be cool about it.
And usually, they're always #be cool when it involves a station vehicle being hit.
Not a lot of damage. This thing's got a couple dings here and there, right? I mean, come on. Worst things have happened to a station vehicle. All right. Who backed into a station vehicle here? If you know, you need to call us right now. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. We will reveal who it is in the KVJ confessional coming up next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Come to Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard during the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox. Visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. We now have a crash in Palm Beach County, I-95 northbound just before Palmetto Park Road to keep an eye out for. Plus on your surface streets, a crash on Australian Avenue. That one is at the Palm Beach International Airport. In Broward County, we're also dealing with another crash on I-95 northbound. That one is just north of Hillsborough Boulevard in Deerfield Beach. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Lose 20, 40, up to 100 pounds or more. I'm back in the program right now because I need a little tune-up. I needed to go back in and drop a few lbs because I just kind of let it get away from me. And already in just 2.5 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, just under 2.5, I'm down 7 pounds. I love it. I'm eating. I'm not starving myself. Quick weight loss just works for me. The specialist that I go in and I have one-on-one private consultations with multiple times a week, they help me. No prepackaged meals, no exercise, no calorie counting, no faceless online consultants. Nothing else compares to the face-to-face quick weight loss personal touch guarantee. I love it, and other programs just won't offer that. It's an exclusive quick weight loss thing. So go in there and ask too about the Eat More, Lose More program. Eat the foods you love and lose more weight. Click quickweightloss.net or give them 5 minutes. Call them 866-833-THIN. That's 866-833-8446. That's 866-833-8446.
Rapids Water Park is the one where you get big thrill park fun. Yeah, you gotta get to Rapids. With over 42 amazing rides, slides, and water adventures, the action never stops. Then chill in our wave pool and cool lazy river. Come on, get everyone together for a big day of fun that you'll never forget. Only at Rapids Water Park, the thrill park. And here's thrilling savings. Pick up discount coupons at participating Subway restaurants and get more info at rapidswaterpark.com. Park open daily.
Sunny summer days and star-filled nights, horseback riding on winding trails, spotting alligators on an amazing airboat ride, or the thrill of a championship rodeo. These are just some of the lasting memories of a Dude Ranch adventure at Westgate River Ranch, just an hour north of West Palm Beach. Sleep under the stars in a spacious air-conditioned glamping tent or even one of our luxury teepees. Now, book your stay at least 14 days in advance and save up to 20%. Book online at westgateranch.com today. That's westgateranch.com.
Hi, I'm Rex Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and this year we're proud to be celebrating our 80th anniversary. So, if you're thinking about buying a home, listen up. Now is the time to sign up for Third Federal's new Early Pre-Approval. With Early Pre-Approval, you get a fully underwritten loan approval before you start looking for a house. Well, wait a minute, this is a real approval, so let's just call it that. Folks, Early Approval locks in your rate now at the beginning of the home buying season before rates go up. And Early Approval is good for a full 6 months. And best of all, sign up now, and when you do find your house, we pay all of your closing costs, so you save thousands. But to get these benefits, you have to be early. Early Approval ends April 30th. It's easy to sign up, and there's no cost to apply. So don't wait. Call 1-800-3rd-FED.
Lock in your rate now, even before you find a house, with Third Federal's new Early Approval. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or any time upon request. Zero closing costs on low-cost mortgages. Extended through April 30th. Equal housing lender.
I was having a conversation over the weekend with a friend of mine who is thinking about going and having her breasts redone. Now, she did them years and years and years ago, and then she, just like me, had a couple of kids, and gosh, things just aren't in the same place as they used to be after these kids. So if you're thinking about doing this and you've been kind of putting it off and not knowing where to go, here's where you should go. Go where I went, the Aqua Plastic Surgery Center. Go see Dr. Rankin. Go see Dr. Dev. These doctors are amazing. They are expert precision surgeons. These guys are board certified. Dr. Rankin is the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's, and Dr. Dev was fellowship trained at Harvard Medical School. They have experience, they have expertise, and they have excellent bedside manner. Once you meet them, you will get it. Go online, aquaplasticsurgery.com. Go on their social media. You can see real before and afters and actual patients and real procedures. It is super cool. Follow them on social media, and you can see all kinds of stuff. And there's offices all over, too. They just opened a brand new one in the Brickell City Center in Miami, but in Jupiter and Fort Lauderdale as well. Connect at aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Experience Audi X at Audi Coral Springs, the all-new hassle-free, seamless, and easy way to drive an Audi. This month, save with introductory Audi X pricing with only $1,500 due at start. Lease a new 2018 Audi A3 for $279 per month, a 2018 Audi A4 sports sedan for $329 per month, a 2018 Audi A6 luxury sedan for $429 per month, or the best-selling 2018 Audi Q5 crossover for $509 per month. These offers are valid at the dealership only and only this month at Audi Coral Springs. A3s for $279, A4s for $329, A6s for $429, and Q5s for $509. These 36-month exclusive introductory Audi X lease specials with only $1,500 due at start are available only at the dealership. Save this month with Audi X at Audi Coral Springs. It's simple, transparent, and fast. Audi Coral Springs, up to Sawgrass at 441.
Restore lost fuel economy and eliminate rough idle with Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, buy 2 bottles of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner and get 1 free. Plus, get double O Rewards points on this offer. Clean clogged injectors with Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
The rotisserie experts at Boston Market bring you another rotisserie expertise. Introducing the USDA Choice Prime Rib Meal with any 2 sides and fresh baked cornbread. Available any Wednesday or Sunday after 5 p.m. at Boston Market. Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Walgreens.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Beautiful start to our Wednesday. Cool temperatures and clear skies through the morning hours and a mostly sunny, dry day ahead. We'll reach a high day near 83 and a very light northwest wind, 10 to 15 miles an hour. Tonight, clear skies and cool again, low of 65. And for Thursday, mostly sunny, nice, warm high of 83.
Find what makes you feel beautiful at Walgreens. Pick up your trusted favorites in cosmetics, skincare, and hair care. And check out their new premium and exclusive beauty products to help create the spring look that's right for you.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Coming up this weekend, it is the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest. Great thing to do with your kids. Cool thing, even with the crazy weather we've been having the last couple of days. Don't worry, it's indoors. It's air conditioned. No matter what the weather does, you're all good. Saturday and Sunday, South Florida Fairgrounds Expo Center. And when your kids print up a free ticket or you do it for them at adayforkids.com, that's adayforkids.com. They're in free, saving you some extra money. Lots of stuff for them to do there, like bounce houses, the rock wall. They've got a petting zoo and an exotic reptile encounter. How cool is that for them to actually kind of like get there and touch snakes and all that kind of stuff? They're there. Plus, they got the I-9 Sports Arena. I got a 9-year-old boy that loves that. The mini go-kart racetrack's amazing. Plus, they can get their photo taken with Paw Patrol, Rusty Rivets, Black Panther, Captain America, just some of the great stars that are going to be there. So hopefully we'll see you out this Saturday and Sunday. KVJ going to be there on Sunday at the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Oh, boy, boy, boy. Somebody here on the KVJ show has been bad. They are in our confessional today telling us this.
I parked in a different spot at work, and when I was leaving, I backed into one of the station vehicles, but there wasn't much damage, so I didn't say anything. Hopefully everyone is just #be cool about it.
Yeah, hopefully. People don't mind damage to the vehicles.
It's a station vehicle. They're meant for wear and tear, right?
They do get wear and tear.
Man, someone's always smacking into a station vehicle.
Those things go through so much. I did the same thing one time. I wrecked a station vehicle.
I wrecked a station vehicle too. Is that part of the way of radio? You must wreck a station vehicle.
It's like they're cursed. Yeah, it's kind of like a rite of passage. You're not really in radio unless you've wrecked a station vehicle.
We worked with one guy who wrecked two in 2 months.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
He's no longer working.
It's a fine line. You got to wreck it the right way. Hernando's on here from West Palm Beach. Hernando, who do you think we have in the KVJ confessional here today?
Hi, good morning, guys. First, I thought it would be Vicious V because of her, driving record and all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Terrible
driver.
Then, the line #BeCool got dropped, so I'm going to have to say Jason.
Interesting.
Jaybird, is that you in the KVJ confessional today?
I got to be #uncool right now because it is not me.
It is not. Okay. Wow. All right. Judy is on here from Parkland. Judy, who do you think might actually be in our KVJ confessional today?
Good morning, everybody. I was thinking maybe Suits.
Suits, okay. Yeah, you know, he loves NASCAR. I'm
That's a
sure
good
he loves
guess.
to drive fast and recklessly. That is a good guess. It's not him, though. Michelle's on here from Boynton. Michelle, who do you think might be in our KVJ confessional today?
I think it might be Denny's.
What makes you say that?
Well, I guess it was just the way it was said. I don't know. It just reminded me of you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you saying that.
Does have a way about him. Yes, that is Denny's. And the KVJ confessional here today.
Well, our front door is not working in the mornings when we get here, so I've been parking on the side.
Oh, right, yeah.
And since I'm not used to parking there, I'm not paying attention when I back out of the spot I've always backed out of. I backed right into a station vehicle. Like, I think there's promotions people over there listening to. As I'm shouting this.
Just turn the radio down. It's going to get back to him anyway, baby. Just have a good story ready.
It's just plastic and metal.
It's just material possessions.
It really is. What's the big deal?
Yeah,
Okay.
no. Hopefully it's not a big deal.
All right. Well, there you go. And did you see like what it looked like on the vehicle? Was there a ding or a...
Minimal damage?
Minimal damage. A little dent. I kind of bumped it back out. If you push like next to a dent, you can sometimes get it to pop back out.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So it doesn't look that great or bad.
It's one of those cool dents.
Yeah, it adds a little character to the machine.
It does. A good dent does.
Okay, well, Michelle, we would like for you to try out the Aunt Ann. It is the new style of pizza that is available at Jet's Pizza with 2 locations, Boca and Royal Palm. Jaber, what exactly is on the Aunt Ann?
Oh my goodness, you're putting me on a lot of pressure right now. There's a lot of meat on there. I know she's got black olives on there, pepperoni, sausage. There's meatballs on there.
Oh, geez.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to get the Aunt Ann if that's not your style.
Right.
But it's highly recommended. And make sure you get it with the turbo sauce on there. They turbo it up. It makes the crust real good.
Very nice. Okay, well, $25 is what they'll get for you. So you get your option, but the Aunt Ann is there. Thank you very much, Michelle.
Thank you.
All right, there we go. Oh, Denny's.
Denny's.
Oh, so reckless. Coming up here on the KVJ show, I've been wondering what was going to go on with this. I remember you came to us not too long ago, Jaybird, curious about a question that was posed to you while you're getting a massage.
Yes, I have an update about this. Thank goodness for the people who listen to this show because they love to sing like a canary.
And what was that question again that you were asked?
I was going to the massage, and the woman asked me when she was done, she said, "Do you want me to finish you off?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I'm good." And it was at a pretty good, reputable place.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a name brand that many would recognize.
Yeah, so I got an update on that.
Okay, what is going on with this massage therapist? We'll find out with Jaybird coming up next here on the KVJ show.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. Went from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance like, hey. Flexing on the gram like, hey. Hit that Lil Jon, okay. Oh yeah, we dripping and finesse and getting paid.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Woo. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you off. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blaming on my confidence, I'm blaming on your measurements. Shut the shoot down on sight. That's right. We out here dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping in finesse. You know, dripping in finesse with my baby. Oh, dripping in finesse. You know, girl, you know we got it going on.
There's rumors that float around when it comes to getting massages, and depending upon where you get them, some are more reputable than others. We've heard stories about interesting requests that are given to some people when they're done with their massage at some of the more less reputable places. Jaber was at a place that you wouldn't expect this kind of question, and so maybe he just completely misunderstood when the massage therapist asked if she could finish him off, or at least that's what he thought she was saying.
Well, when we talked about this before, people said I either misheard it, which is very possible,
yes,
or they thought I was lying, which I really was not lying. This really did happen.
Yeah.
And it happened at a place, like you said, I go there all the time for massages, and I have for,
Never had any kind of question or weird thing that's ever happened before?
No, never.
Okay.
So I went back there to the same place because they have so many people working there.
Yeah.
And it's the closest and it's the most convenient for me. So as I'm sitting there, the girl working at the front desk, she knew me from the show and started asking me some questions, and we started talking, and I asked her, I go, so the last time I was here, there was this one woman, and I described her and I was talking to her, and she said that she came to work, the woman that asked me that question, she came to work hammered and made a big stink and got into all this drama at work, and she got fired, and she had several complaints thrown at her.
Really?
So she might have said that to me. I might have not misheard that. But yeah, she got fired for not only she said she wasn't buzzed, she said she came to work
like hammered.
Yes, and they fired her.
That's crazy. When you hear that story about people that'll show up, and especially what always stuns me is when teachers do it.
Yes.
Because you're like, how do you think this is going to go well? But I guess it's drunk logic, and maybe you just don't realize just how hammered you are.
We worked with somebody that drank all the time at work.
Yeah.
And I think what happens is you start getting used to doing that, and you think you're better than what you are, and then all of a sudden it all comes down.
And maybe you think that people can't tell.
I think that's it too, but I think you can always tell if there's some alcohol in your breath. I got called out over the weekend. So it's like, you been drinking right now? I'm like, oh, yeah. They can smell it on me. I think you can smell it on
that's
people.
one way that, you're going to get busted every time. Wow.
Yeah.
So you're probably leaning to the fact that, considering how she went out, that it probably lends credibility that she actually asked what you thought she asked.
Either way, she was a mess.
Gosh.
And the girl that I was talking to said she had at least 3 complaints. So.
Wow. Okay.
And but I asked her, I said anything about, did anyone say anything about a happy ending or anything like that? She's like, no, nothing like that.
Okay, so
who
she
knows?
didn't, yeah.
It wasn't like she was asking that to everybody. I could have misheard it.
That's crazy.
I had a teacher that came to class every single day drunk. He drank every single day.
Yeah, I think a lot of schools have had that. I know I had the exact same issue that happened back in school. There was a guy, and he would get, Mr. Jones was his name, and he would get hammered. And I remember the last day we ever saw Mr. Jones, he had his bottle, and he'd always take the bottle out of his jacket and do a little sippy. And he fell asleep at his desk, and the principal walked by, and there were kids jumping out the window. One kid had lit his desk on fire with rubber cement. And there's Mr. Jones just sleeping, and he just disappeared. We never saw him ever again.
The guy I had him for math 2 years in a row. That's why I'm not very good at math. And he used to go up to people and sing in their face. To the girls, he'd go up. He'd get all hammered. This is during class.
Right.
He'd go right up to the girls' faces and start singing. And this one girl called him out. And then he yelled and belittled her. He said, I'm only trying to have a good time with you.
I wonder if it happens often that people show up to work blitzed.
I think it happens more than you think, and I think it happens in every single profession.
Yeah.
Do you go and do surgery with a doctor who is unbelievable, has a great record? I mean, he's critically acclaimed, but you smell a ton of alcohol in his breath. Do you let him operate on you?
No.
Or her operate on you?
No. If I'm getting ready to get operated on and I can smell booze coming off of them, no. I'm like, no, let's not do this today.
They got a perfect record. They've never made a mistake.
No, not gonna do it. Not gonna. I mean, you'd be a fool if you smell booze coming. I mean, because if you're standing away from somebody, you can smell alcohol coming off of somebody, and you're not close to them.
What if they say, "Well, this is how it relaxes me. This is how it got my perfect record because it's in the perfect zone of operating."
I'll find somebody else. I would take a surgeon with a good record that's sober over a hammered perfect record. Because I'm just not trusting it. There's no way. That's crazy. Well, at least we got that little bit of conclusion on that.
Yeah.
Virginia today, just so you know, we're trying to get to a conclusion on what is going on with her. Hopefully she's okay.
Has she not texted back?
No, I haven't heard from her since, I guess it was probably 5 a.m.-ish, something like that. She just had sent in a text and said, guys, I'm headed to the ER. Something's not right with my face and eyes. They've been hurting all last night, and now the whole top part of my face is getting red and very swollen. I look like someone punched me. She said, I'll keep you posted. I'm like, oh, well, did anything happen? And she said, no, I just had a really bad headache last night, and my eyes and face hurt, so I went to bed. But I kept waking up, and my face was swelling. There's all this pressure, and it hurts, and I look really ugly. Really ugly.
Really ugly?
And that's the worst part.
She called in to work ugly.
Yeah, so I said, hey, can you send us a photo? I'm just kind of curious what it's going through. So I don't know, maybe she's getting looked at or whatever. And
I will say sometimes in the emergency room, the reception's awful.
Sure, yeah. Might be sitting there a while. And people were saying that, yeah, if you go to like a MD Now or something like that, they open at like 8. So I think she actually had to go to the emergency room.
The actual ER.
Yeah. So that was pretty much her only option.
We can call Panda, too, and kind of speed up this process. I am now curious.
Yeah, maybe shoot him a text, because, yeah, I'd like to find out and make sure our girl's okay and see exactly what could possibly be going on, what it might be, because we haven't heard. Of course, everybody's got to have some kind of like speculation on what is going on.
What's the theories out there?
Well, the number one answer that people think is going on with Virginia today is they think it might be Botox. They think it's a bad reaction to Botox. I don't know why they think that. But that is the number one response that we've had today.
That is the number one response?
That is the number one response.
But she would tell us, though. That would be something I think she'd go, hey, Kev, I got a Botox. She'd say something like that. And then she's very open about her Botoxness.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's why kind of when I asked anything happened, that's why I was kind of wondering, like, maybe she would lead into like, yeah, I did.
And I also think if she would have gotten Botox, she would have been screaming that from the mountaintops. We would have known about that, right? Or does she do? She would.
Denny said earlier, like he subtly, like he thought he had noticed that she had a youthful exuberance that might have been brought on by the botulism. So I don't know. I not say Denny's any kind of beauty expert.
All right, I'm texting Panda now. What the hell's going on here?
Other people think that maybe it's just allergies. That could be what's going on.
Okay, if it is just allergies and she went to the ER for that.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So some people are saying that. And then some other weird comments are saying, I believe this is the effects of alcohol.
That's the third popular one.
Yeah, that's the top 3 explanations.
All right, I'm texting Panda right now.
Yeah, but
clearly he will not ghost us, right? Because she's ghosting us right now.
Yeah.
We were kind of making fun of it a little bit in the beginning of the show, just having some lighthearted play. Do you think she heard that? And she's now ignoring us?
No, I don't think so. I don't. Knowing Virginia, I don't think that would upset her at all.
Agreed.
Yeah. So I don't know. Somebody said my money's on a spider bite.
You know, it does kind of sound like my mom had that, where all of a sudden her leg got real swollen, didn't know what it was. Same kind of thing Virginia had, and it was a spider bite.
That's
highly
horrifying.
Allergic to it.
There was a guy here in the building that got a spider bite, like on his foot. It swelled up like crazy. Guy was walking all funky for like a week. Other people were saying maybe it's a crawfish allergy that is going on here with Virginia. And someone else said mangoes. I wonder if Virginia's had mangoes. Some people sometimes will have a crazy reaction to that. So there you go. I don't know. That's all the options that are out there.
Okay, but if she does come back and it's just allergies, which is that emergency room? But she's good though, because
I don't
she
know.
goes anytime there's something wrong. Me and you, we would never go.
No, we gut it out. I mean, unless something's falling off of me, I'm here.
And even then.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll let you sound off. I'll have Denny's put up a Twitter poll. We'll go on there. Our options are Botox, severe allergic reaction.
Crawfish allergic.
But I think that covers all of it. Because otherwise we'll have too many categories.
That's right, alcoholism.
And alcohol. So we got those 3 options. We'll see what people say is wrong with Virginia. And then somebody throwing in here shingles, possibly. So, anyway, there we go. So, we'll see. Hopefully it is nothing serious. We'll try to get an answer for you coming up in just a couple minutes. I do have this for you, though, and maybe this will be telling. It is signs you're drinking too much. Jeez, what do you got to look for? I'll give you the rundown on that coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
I'll admit I was wrong. What else can I say, girl? Can't you play my head and not my heart? I was drunk, I was gone. That don't make it right, but promise there were no feelings involved. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it real or just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apologies. Baby, I just gotta know. How long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling me baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, baby. How long has it been going on, baby? Gotta go tell me, been acting so shady. I've been feeling it lately, baby.
Well, if you have cocktails time to time and sometimes it gets away from you and you're like going, okay, I'm drinking a little too much. You know, there actually are some signs that you can look for when you are. Any of these, I guess, should be an eye-opener for you.
Your family's constantly crying.
Probably a good sign, yes.
Yes.
These are actually things that you can just kind of like see on your body that will let you know. And I didn't even know this. They say that if you're drinking too much, you might have gum disease. Apparently, excessive amounts of alcohol will cause gum disease.
Can you reverse it, Kevin?
Of course. Anything, and that just kind of like tells you, okay, if you got a problem, first of all, take care of that gingivitis and cut back on the booze.
Can you reverse the ginger? You can revert. That's not a permanent thing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think gum disease, I would think so. I don't think it's like you're
It's like
convicted to do a lifetime of it.
It's like a lizard's tail. It can rejuvenate.
I would think so, yeah. I mean, if you can like reverse some of the effects of smoking by quitting and getting away from it, I would imagine you can do the same thing by doing good things for your gums. They say another sign that maybe you're drinking too much, you're sick more often because the booze affects your immune system. So if you notice that you're getting sick all the time, maybe you need to cut back on the alcohol.
Isn't that called being hungover?
Could be, but it's, you know, you
More
get an
chronic.
illness. Yeah, you got a cold all the time, or you're getting the flu, or your body's just always run down. They say if you notice you're a little bit more depressed or feel sad, might want to lay off the booze a little bit because alcohol's a depressant. It can make you feel sad.
Would you take it hard if you could never have a beer again? Would that be something that would legit depress you if they said you could never, ever drink alcohol ever? If not,
I'd have to readjust, yeah, because I enjoy the craft beer, yeah. Everything else, if you took away every other alcohol, I'd be all right.
So you think
take away everything.
You think you could be okay mentally if they took away beer from you?
It'd be a struggle. I wouldn't like it.
You would not like it.
I would not like it. But I'd learn to live. And they say another sign that maybe you're drinking a little too much, they say the booze will cause inflammation, which can make your skin look worse.
Oh, yeah. If you go on a little bender every now and then, you look like one of those, like a sick E.T. Remember when E.T. was all sick and bloated?
Yeah.
He's all gray looking.
Making weird noises.
Your skin starts to look like
Yeah.
that. I've seen it.
So got any of those signs, you might want to have a heart-to-heart with yourself and figure out. And if it is at all any booze or anything like that that's causing Virginia's problems, we're probably going to have to postpone this. Coming up this week, she's going to be at the Palm Beach Outlets Wine and Cheese Fest. It's going down Friday from 6 to 9. Going to be at Center Court. $10 gets you entry, a wine glass, and a cheese plate. Proceeds are benefiting Little Smiles in that event. But one thing that we'd had scheduled for today, so we're kind of scrambling here today. And, of course, like everything I had planned today on today's show revolved and went through Virginia. So when I got that text at 5, I'm like going, oh boy, okay.
Denny's going to have to do some more Denny's awful celebrity impersonation.
Might have to, yeah. So we're pulling off the scrap heap today because one of the things that we had scheduled for today was Virginia wants a shot at Jaybird again because you might remember a while back, she always talks about what an aficionado she is of wine, how she knows the finer things. And so we had somebody that had a wine place come in here, and they brought in like what was supposed to be a higher end wine and a lower end wine. And Jaybird was saying, oh, I can tell the difference. It's not that impressive. And so we went through this challenge of on each round, can you tell which one is the more expensive wine? And Jaybird like nailed it. He went through it. He was just like, bam. And Virginia kept missing, and you wound up beating Virginia at this game, and she took it so hard.
The reason why she took it hard, for about 3 years, I had been saying, there's no way these wine people, they think they're so smart and fancy and they know everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you blindfold them and you give them gross wine versus good wine, they're not going to know the difference. And I really believe that. And I kind of felt like I proved my point.
And Virginia has complained about that. First of all, she had said, look, they didn't really bring in like bad wine. It was like there wasn't that much difference between the good wine and what they were calling the bad wine. So, you know, she's trying to say there was shenanigans involved.
Out of all the
asterisks
bits
on it
we've ever done, that's been the toughest that's been the toughest pill for her to swallow.
She won't let it go.
She will not. We're like, we've already done this bit, Virginia. What
Yeah, she would not let it go. And so I found out yesterday that it's all kind of already done. It's been set up that there's wine, and Virginia insists on a rematch with you and what is going to be high-end versus low-end wine.
Bring it.
Yeah, she can't take it. So it's like...
But she's not here.
I know. So that was what we were supposed to do today. That was going to be going down. And then if she does have any kind of like reactions going on, I don't know if she'll be able to have it tomorrow or Friday. So we'll have to see.
Am I just going to drink the wine now? Can we just make it Wine Wednesday?
No, I think what it is, we're just going to have a party on Friday.
We got 6 bottles of it, so
yeah, we do.
Got plenty of wine.
Let's crack open some bubbly now. Let's celebrate, baby. We're living.
No, if we drank it today when she wasn't here and then ruined the bit that she, there would be hell to pay.
Oh my gosh, you're right. That's scary.
Everything we've said and done up to this point, we're fine. If we touch her wine and ruin this bit, she will lose her mind.
Get more wine. She knows that.
No, because this wine, I think she's approved.
Yes.
She signs off on the fact that this is legitimately high-priced wine and bottom-of-the-barrel, low-priced wine.
It is. It's all separated very nicely.
So she approves.
She's made you soft, or all. She's got you scared.
I just want it to go away.
You want this whole thing to go away?
Because I can't tell you how many times she's brought this up, and she's like,
okay, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
I think I know you pretty well.
Yeah.
Did you not want to do this bit?
Well, I just had asked. I'm like, we've done it. Like, what's, to me, it's like, okay.
I could tell you didn't want to do this.
No, I was, yeah. And then
but there's a twist to the bit now.
Yes. The twist to the bit, I'm like going, okay, well, we'll figure out something to it. We got to do something other than just redoing a bit that we already did.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're doing with this is when you are sampling the wines coming up tomorrow on the show, you're not allowed to swallow the wine. As you sample it, you need to swish it around, get the flavors, try to tell if it's expensive or cheap.
If it's dry.
Then you've got to spit it out into a receptacle. If you go to a lot of these big fancy wine events, they'll actually have this grotesque white bucket a lot of times. And people will spit the wine back into the bucket because they don't want to get hammered. They want to just taste the wine.
Fancy people, Denny's.
They don't even know how to get drunk.
I don't get it.
And so I remember one time we were in there, we were joking, like going, how funny would it be if you just went up and started chugging that thing? Like people would lose their minds. And it's,
but then
we
talked about it. That you could get a disease that way.
Big time, yeah, because you don't know like what strangers are Katushing in that
yes,
bucket.
they would be rich, poshy diseases, but still.
Yes. So what we're going to do when we hopefully do this tomorrow or on Friday is you both are going to be going into the receptacle with your wine, and then the loser is going to finish that off.
I'm going to go 2-0. The witch is not going to beat me.
If you beat her and she has to drink your backwash, she is going to lose her mind.
She will take that hard. I mean, I'm not being cute right now. She really was upset about that.
It will.
It will completely and totally crush your spirit.
Do you have a bit in the history of doing this show that crushed your spirit that you can think of? Then you're like, oh man, I'm so bummed out.
Because I lost, or just because it was
Well,
tough?
Just both.
Or it was something you thought you would win for sure and you lost in it.
Yeah, and it could even be something where you thought going into it, oh, there's no way this is not going to be a good bit, and then it just was on the air, and you just felt terrible.
Yeah, I think it was probably the time you burnt your feet on the coals.
See, I thought that was great radio.
No, I felt so bad because I'm like going, I really didn't see that happen. I don't know why.
Well, I was the idiot that would not. Mariana, our producer at the time, she said, you have to walk and then get off of them. I go, no, I'm staying here. I'm proving I'm going full gorilla. It was all my fault.
I still felt bad. I didn't know you like I know you now. So I made some errors in judgment. So that's the one that gets me. So anyway, hopefully we'll get a word from Virginia, what's going on with her, and then get her back tomorrow. We'll see what happens with that when we get to it.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, the Miami Heat, sadly, were eliminated from the NBA playoffs last night. But oddly enough, it may not even have been a basketball player on the other team that did them in. What celebrity might have caused their demise? I'll tell you next.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Come to Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard during the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox. Visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. We now have a crash in Palm Beach County, I-95 northbound just before Palmetto Park Road to keep an eye out for. Plus on your surface streets, a crash on Australian Avenue. That one is at the Palm Beach International Airport. You'll also want to keep an eye out for some slow traffic in Boynton Beach this morning. You'll find that on Boynton Beach Boulevard between Old Boynton Road and I-95. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Lose 20, 40, up to 100 pounds or more. I'm back in the program right now because I need a little tune-up. I needed to go back in and drop a few lbs because I just kind of let it get away from me. And already in just 2.5 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, just under 2.5, I'm down 7 pounds. I love it. I'm eating. I'm not starving myself. Quick weight loss just works for me. The specialist that I go in and I have one-on-one private consultations with multiple times a week, they help me. No prepackaged meals, no exercise, no calorie counting, no faceless online consultants. Nothing else compares to the face-to-face quick weight loss personal touch guarantee. I love it, and other programs just won't offer that. It's an exclusive quick weight loss thing. So go in there and ask too about the Eat More, Lose More program. Eat the foods you love and lose more weight. Click quickweightloss.net or give them 5 minutes. Call them 866-833-THIN. That's 866-833-8446. That's 866-833-8446.
Are you tired of hearing my voice? Well, too bad, because if you try to switch to a different station, you'll hear me do the exact same commercial. Switch to Geico instead. They have local agents in your area to help you save on car, boat, RV, home, and renter's insurance. Call or visit your local Geico agent today. And now in sports, a golfer brought an extra pair of socks in case he got a hole-in-one.
Johnny, you're a professor? Yep. Class, how do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
Yeah, Rigo.
What a smart class I am.
Don't miss the spring sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Save up to $13,000 off MSRP on new Rams.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you Magnum Cum Laude or just Loudy? Loudy! You gotta go Arrigo!
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Spring is finally here, and that means it's time to go back to those short shorts and spring dresses we love. So let Body Details True Laser Specialists help you achieve flawless skin and the confidence that comes with laser hair removal, tattoo removal, skin rejuvenation, and a free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off today.
Hey, Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. I've got a great way for you to wind down with me. I'm going to be at the Palm Beach Outlets on Friday, April 27th from 6 to 9, hosting the 4th Annual Wine and Cheese Festival there. It's a $10 entry, and it gets you a complimentary wine glass, cheese plates, and the sound of live music. All the proceeds go to benefit Little Smiles. Stop in before 7, and you and a friend could win a $500 outlet gift card in our Grape Toss Challenge. Get all the details right now at palmbeachoutlets.com, and we'll see you out there for the Wine and Cheese Festival.
Sunny summer days and star-filled nights, horseback riding on winding trails, spotting alligators on an amazing airboat ride, or the thrill of a championship rodeo. These are just some of the lasting memories of a Dude Ranch adventure at Westgate River Ranch, just an hour north of West Palm Beach. Sleep under the stars in a spacious air-conditioned glamping tent or even one of our luxury teepees. Now, book your stay at least 14 days in advance and save up to 20%. Book online at westgateranch.com today. That's westgateranch.com.
Johnny, what time of the year is it? Time for some fun in the sun, bro. Not for you, Johnny. It's spring clearance time. Time to mark down 500 pre-owned vehicles jamming up the lot. And don't even think about leaving for your usual 4-letter word. You mean GOLF? YES exclamation point.
Attention, bargain hunters! Arrigo's pre-owned supermarket has 500 pre-owned vehicles that must be cleared off the lot regardless of book value. Choose from all brands: Ford, Chevy, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Kia, and more. Big trucks, little trucks, SUVs, cars, convertibles. Pre-owned vehicles starting at just $29.99. But they all gotta go, so make any offer during Arrigo's pre-owned spring clearance event. Hurry to Arrigo's pre-owned supermarket, Okeechobee on the Turnpike, West Palm. View inventory online now at arrigo.net.
Johnny, are all the 500 pre-owned vehicles marked down?
Jimmy, it's all D-O-N-E, and I got one thing left to say.
What's that?
4! Subject to prior sale plus tax title $7.99 dealer fee. See dealer for details.
I love going into MD now because they respect your time. They want to get you in and back out in your life. They are so fast. They've gone completely paperless. I don't know if you know this, completely paperless. So when you sign in, you do it on a tablet, and that tablet follows you throughout your treatment. That's amazing. They've also got a mobile app, which makes it even quicker that you're in and out. You check in on the app while you're on your way there. You pick your appointment time, and then you show up at that time, and MD Now sees you at that time. It is awesome, and it saves you seriously so much waiting room time. Right now, too, during the month of April, get discounted physical and wellness exams. It's all in honor of World Health Week. Walk in anytime, just print a coupon online, and get your annual physical or wellness exam at a discount. We love a discount. Log on today. They're open every single day from 8 to 8, even weekends and holidays. Find the one nearest you at mdnow.com.
The Southwest is at Wendy's with 2 bold choices. The Southwest Avocado Chicken Sandwich and Salad. The sandwich takes spicy chicken and gives it big Southwest flavor with pepper jack cheese, bacon, and creamy avocado. While the salad pairs fresh flavors with grilled chicken and the kick of Southwest ranch dressing. And of course, cool creamy avocado. You'll feel like you're in the Southwest, figuratively, unless you actually live there. But these Southwest flavors won't be here long, so head to Wendy's today.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time.
If you feel trapped in your current leased vehicle, if you want to lower your lease payment, if you're running out of miles on your current lease, or you just want to upgrade your lease, log on to upgrademylease.com and get a $3,000 credit for payment forgiveness. Go to upgrademylease.com today.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in a second, the guy who might have actually done the Miami Heat in last night in the NBA playoffs actually might not even been a player of the 76ers or a basketball player at all.
Also,
give you the details on that.
Let me know if you need any help with the dirt today. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to be your Chewbacca.
Okay. All right. You got it over there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. Coming at you here in just a second. Well, hearing from Prince's girlfriend, kind of interesting account of his mindset in the last couple of days. He apparently did a phenomenal show in Atlanta, which turned out to be his last concert on April 16th. And after he did the show, she went back to the dressing room to congratulate him just how well he'd performed. He went on and told her, he said, I enjoy sleeping more these days. Maybe it means I've done all I'm supposed to do here on Earth. She said, so you don't enjoy being here when you're awake? And he responded, no, it's boring. Incredibly boring. She said that he was in a depressed state and referred to his final show as a mountaintop performance for him. Like he had reached the pinnacle as good as he could do. And then he told her to go away. She said that was the last conversation that she had with him.
If you were her, you're probably like, what just happened?
Yeah, you've probably seen signs of it. People that were around him, there were some stories of that, and so it was probably just another troubling chapter in the book of Prince that you'd seen to that point. Another girl that a lot of people were worried about, Michael Jackson's daughter, Paris. She's been doing some risky things, including a video that she had posted where she's on a high-rise ledge. It looked like at one point, I think from the account I read of it, I haven't seen the video yet, that it sounded like she almost like fell.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how bad it was because I haven't seen the video yet either. I was trying to find it.
Yeah, and apparently people that are in her family and try to look after her are worried, and so she has issued this apology video for that stunt.
People are saying that I've lost my mind and that I've gone crazy. I do apologize for freaking people out. I wasn't being super, super unsafe. I wasn't being the safest. I lost my balance for 2 seconds and I leaned towards the safe side, not towards the side where I actually could have, fallen several stories to my death. I understand that I have a very young following and it's probably not a great role model move to walk across a ledge.
Okay, I just saw the video and it gave me an instant anxiety attack. She's doing those things, where you see those videos where people are on the ledge of a building and they're doing all this crazy stuff.
It's unbelievable. The stuff that I've seen, it's incredibly dangerous.
She loses her balance for a second. Ridiculously dangerous.
Yeah, it's the most insane stunts that, it's silly what people are doing.
I can't believe people can even do that. I can't even look at the video, let alone imagine being up on a building doing that.
No.
It makes everything feel weird.
No, I tell you, kids, views ain't worth your life, and that's what they're doing. Michelle Williams talked a little bit about how Beyonce asked her to appear at Coachella.
B calls and she's got her low husky voice and it's like, Michelle, I'm doing Coachella. I want you and Kelly to perform. And I'm like, girl, yes! So I love that.
That's cool. Destiny's Child can get back together every now and then, have a little bit of fun.
When Beyonce says it's time to have fun.
When Beyonce calls, you better answer. Crazy story, Jay Bird, about Smallville actress Allison Mack, a name I didn't really even know, and you probably don't know who she is unless you watch the show. She was Superman's best friend on there, but she's caught up in some serious stuff here.
Yeah, it's funny you asked me about that, Kev, because we do have note that she was released to the custody of her parents in California on a $5 million bond after her arrest for involvement in a sex cult.
Yes.
Now, Mack pleaded not guilty on Friday to recruiting women to join a secret organization called that prosecutors say she treated them as sex slaves, providing sexual and financial services for the group's leaders. People are blown away by these new allegations.
Wow.
Back to you, Kevin.
I can't believe she got her hands on $5 million.
I don't understand. What does she mean? She's providing sexual and financial services? What's the financial
She was recruiting girls, bringing them to this leader. I'd seen one of them was as young as 12, and then it sounds like they were getting them into the sex slave trade. So, just despicable stuff that this girl was doing. In fact, she had tweeted at, I can't remember who it was some celebrity saying, hey, I'm a part of this new women's movement. Think you would be really interested in it. And I don't think she got a response from it. It was like Jennifer Lawrence maybe or somebody like that. But, so she was out openly trying to recruit people in Hollywood.
Was there drugs involved with the brainwashing, or was the cult leaders just that good to be able to brainwash her?
Don't know a ton of specifics on this story.
Do you think you could ever be brainwashed without drugs? Do you think your mind's too strong to let a cult leader change you into doing things?
No, I think we all probably say, "Oh no, I'm strong," but manipulation. You can spin somebody around and play with stuff.
But not everyone can fall for that, because if everyone could fall for that,
Yeah.
then everyone would be under some kind of spell.
I would hope that I wouldn't fall for something like that. I would hope so, but
I'm not even saying something like that, but just something to where you have a cult leader and they just all of a sudden, who is Kevin Ralston? He's a different cat these days.
no, it's crazy. I mean, I've seen it. I had a cousin, and this guy was like head of the state of Colorado for, I mean, some influential position. And he wound up in a cult, I think, left his family, wife, kids, and gone.
Was there drugs involved to make
Don't
him?
think so.
Really?
Yeah. That was just one of those big mysteries, one of them family mysteries. And you know how families just all of a sudden conveniently don't talk too often about this person anymore.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of what happened. So
He went away for
I'm
a
a little
while.
sketchy on the details because it's hard to get anybody to engage in that conversation.
That cult stuff is scary, but it is fascinating when you read
Right,
up on it.
Absolutely. Well, who was it that cost the Miami Heat the game last night in Philadelphia that cost them the season? You certainly could go through and blame some members of the Heat themselves. I'll do that later on my other sports show, but may not have been actually a basketball player at all. Could have been the inspiration of one Meek Mill. Philadelphia 76ers and the Philadelphia Sun has been the big course of conversation there, and the fact that he has been in jail for the last 5 months at the Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution for a probation violation that a lot of people felt was unnecessary. There's a lot of social implication with this, but he was finally bust out of the joint, and the owner of the 76ers whisked him up from jail, put him in his helicopter, flew him to Game 5, and he got to go in and ring the little bell that they have, like the Liberty Bell, that's to kind of get the game going and to inspire the players to win, and the crowd is going absolutely nuts for Meek Mill.
Welcome home, Meek Mill, supported by managing owner Josh Harris, owner Michael Rubin, and Philly's own Kevin Hart. Once again, give it up for Meek Mill and welcome home.
That's how you have a getting out of jail party.
I wonder what his first meal was, getting out of the clink.
I don't know. He was at the arena, so probably something there, I would guess. Who knows? They say after the game he took a post-prison shower in the team locker room, so I don't know if that was with champagne. I don't know if that'd be a little much to celebrate at this point, but
That's a weird way of wording that. It's like, it's not a prison shower? What does that mean?
post-prison shower. His first shower outside of prison, I guess, was at the 76ers facility,
'Cause
according to the story.
It sounds like they're all just getting naked and showering together.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. He just got in the habit. I had no idea. Coming up here in just a bit, we got tickets for Sun Fest. But here's what you got to do. You got to be able to get your parent on the line. Can you do this? If you can and get them on with us right now, you should start calling 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
Take a seat.
We got our own little mystery going on here today on the show, trying to find out what's happening with Virginia. She texted in and said that something's not right with her face and eyes. Have been hurting all last night, and she said the whole top part of my face is getting red and swollen. She said there's all this pressure and it hurts, and I look really ugly. That's the worst part. She said, Shaybird, you text her husband Panda, and you finally heard back from him.
Yeah. He said, hey, brother, she will be fine. She's sound asleep. And then I just said, hey, did she end up going to the ER? What did they say? I'm asking for Kevin in the audience here because we want to know.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing.
Okay.
Radio silence.
Still a mystery, huh?
It is a mystery. It's an ongoing investigation. But JMZ will get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
We'll have answers.
Well, thank you very much for that. Christine hit up our Facebook page and she said, OMG, I'm going through the same thing that happens to me all the time. The moment I've got it on my hand and my chin, every time I go to the doctor, they just tell me it's some sort of allergy and there's nothing they can give me but a Benadryl.
Wonder if she's got a little bit of the dermatitis.
What is that?
I'm not real sure. I think it's, I don't know, like a skin thing. Let me look that up.
Sounds like it.
I shouldn't say that if I don't know what it is.
Never stabbed you before.
You're right. Dermatitis. Do you? I'll tell you later.
Yeah. He said it does get to the point that your face is swollen. It starts to hurt. And if you let it go, it just keeps on swelling. Can't wait to see what the doctors tell her. So,
according to my dermatitis, it gets red, itchy, scaly. It's kind of like a rash thing. Let's hope it's not dermatitis.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds awful. Okay. Well, at least she's resting comfortably. And the good news is all the dirts are over. So we've made it through.
I would have said don't do any, but hey, that's just me. I'm a bit of a renegade.
Oh, I hear you. Okay, well, coming up here in just a second, chance to score some Sunfest tickets if you can get one of your parents on with us. We'll check in with that. 877-979-WRMF. I don't know if you've ever had something that maybe your parents stepped in and did that, even to this day, you kind of dislike the fact that they did it. A weird kind of grudge where maybe they ruined something even of some value of yours. That if we were petty and we had the ability, you could even make a case that you could sue them in court.
So something your parents did, maybe they destroyed something of yours?
Yes. I immediately go back to when I was a teenage boy and I went to my very first concert. It was called the Monsters of Rock, and it had all these great hair bands in it. One of them was this group called Dokken. And I went to the show and I got this shirt, under my dad's supervision, might I add, that had this cartoon drunken wolf on it that was holding a beer and had on a Dokken t-shirt. And I was able to sneak my way back behind the stage. And the first celebrity encounter I ever had, small town Ohio boy, was with the drummer of Dokken. His name's Mick Brown.
You met Mick Brown?
I did.
What?
Shook his hand, and he signed my Drunken Wolf shirt.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, talk about...
He passed it around some other members of the band, and I could not have been more proud. A prized possession I had.
You're how old?
I, at the time, was 15 years old. It's a big deal. So I wanted to take the Drunken Wolf t-shirt to school to show off to all my friends, of course. And a couple days later, I asked my mom, I said, I can't find this shirt. Where is it? She's like, oh, I don't know. I can't find it anywhere. I go out into the garage and I look, and there's an orange bucket that's there. And I look inside, and it's my Drunken Wolf t-shirt. It's crumpled up. It's dirty. I pull it out aghast. I unfold it to look for the signatures, and they are gone. I go in, and I say, Mom, what is going on here? She's like, oh, I didn't know. I thought it was a rag, and I washed the van with it. Now, I cut the sleeves off of it because that's kind of what you did back in the day with those scumbag t-shirts, and man, I thought it looked good. My mom tries to say to this day that she thought it was a rag. I think she did it deliberately because, one, she hated the Drunken Wolf, and she didn't like the fact that I had gotten the autographs of these gentlemen and was idolizing them. I would like to have that Dokken t-shirt back, and to this day, it probably is worth at least $14 to $15.
There's no way that thing is worth that much. There's no way.
I don't know. I think I bought it for $12. You throw in the autographs.
Well, the autographs is a special
thing. Got to bump it up to at least $14, $15. So if I could go back, and if I ever had a case against my parents, now they've done wonderful things for me, yes. But if I could ever bring suit against them, I think I would bring up the Doc and Wolf T-shirt.
I got one with my mom.
Suing for damages.
I got one for my mom.
Okay.
I got this big Darth Vader doll. One of our neighbors back at Lake Park got it for me because she knew I liked Star Wars, but my mom did not like this woman.
Yeah.
And she didn't like the doll because she didn't like that woman at all.
Oh,
And-
this is passive aggressive.
Yeah, well, my doll happened to get sold at a garage sale because I don't think my mom liked that doll being in the house. That doll caused a lot of drama because that woman who brought it over was up to no good.
She was.
She
At
was-
least according to your mom, or
It-
is this,
well,
was this
acco-
well established that she was up to no good?
According to my mom, she was up to no good, and yeah, there had been rumors that this woman just like to get involved in people's drama. My mom did not like this woman, so when I got the doll, that was drama, and then our next garage sale, that doll was gone,
out the door. Okay, if you could
suing
sue
for
your-
damages, yeah, I'm suing.
I get it. If you could sue your parents for something, maybe something that they got rid of, and it sounds like a lot of this stuff is passive aggressive. I mean, you probably are doing this with your kids now. Your kid brings home something. In fact, I was talking to a mom the other day that has taken her kid's recorder that she can't stand because it's so noisy and he plays it so horribly. She hides it from him, and she's actually, I believe, broken it and gotten rid of it.
Yeah, my mom really didn't hide it. She's like, we're getting rid of the doll.
You just don't get to keep it. That's what it is.
I'll get you your own doll.
Yeah.
She did, though.
Okay. All right. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763. All right, we got Danelle on here from West Palm Beach. Going to try to win her some Sunfest tickets today. What's up, Danelle?
Not much. How are you guys?
Good. How you doing?
Good, thanks. Driving to work.
Now, I believe that we have got your dad, Joe, on the line here. Tell me a little bit about your dad, Joe, here, Danelle.
Well, he's my dad. He's pretty typical dad.
Do you guys have a relationship where you can say
awesome. I
anything to
love
one
my
another?
dad.
Can you say anything to him? Do you talk about personal, intimate details between the two of you?
I mean, I can go to him with anything. I tell him stuff. God, what are you going to ask him?
Well, we're going to play a fun little game here. And if you
Okay.
guys are very open, then this is going to be very easy. And it's called Guess the Last Time Your Dad Did It. Now, what we're going to do here, Danelle, you've got several options here because we've already asked your dad, Joe, and we've got an answer.
Okay.
Guess the last time your dad got busy. Do you think it was last night, last week, last month, last year, or last decade?
It's going to be weird, but my dad has this joke about how he only gets it once a year.
Oh, Kevin,
I don't know if it's true.
that's your joke, Kevin.
But it's usually like, oh, it's the new year, so he gets laid. So, I mean, I'm going to go with this year, assuming that my mom, did her wifely duties, but maybe sometime in December, January.
Okay, your option is last year. Okay. Let's see here.
Last year.
Hey, I get it. All right.
Can we play this with you after, too?
I mean, if it was January 1st, it's this year.
Yeah, that's close. And you know what? If it's in there, if it's right on the cusp, it's got to be in the ballpark.
Yeah.
So I might give you January.
So
Joe,
I can't do a December through February window.
February's pushing. I'll give you December, January for last year. Joe, can you tell us when is the last time you got busy?
That would have been early January.
Okay.
I got pushed out.
Close enough to last year. We're going to go ahead and give you the tickets, Danelle. Very nice.
Yay, it's not a bad dad joke.
Yeah. Joe, set the scene here. Was there anything special? Was it for the new year, or was it just that things just came together?
It was actually for the new year, yes. So basically, it kind of got put off a little bit until I want to say the first week of January. So I had to kind of sit there and fight for it, but I got my way eventually.
Okay.
Nice.
The ball dropping.
Yeah.
New Year's, baby.
It did. So did the pants.
Yeah.
Lots of balls are dropping.
Oh, yeah, Danelle. Oh, yeah, Danelle. All right, girl, you're going to Sunfest. It's only just a week away. 4 days, 3 stages, 50 bands, and your dad, Joe, helped you get those tickets.
I'm excited. I might take them.
All right, there you go. Fun little day. Joe, thanks for coming on, bud.
Of course, thank you.
All right.
I know you would never do it, but I would love to hear you ask your parents that. Your dad. Could you not?
We did. We played this game with my dad. Yeah. Yeah, we played it with Drew.
What did he say?
I think he said it was like
decade.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. Yeah. He's like, I think because I remember he used the joke like father, like son.
Yeah, I don't know if my dad would play that game either. I don't know.
My dad played.
Yeah, I don't know if my dad would be annoyed that I'm playing that game.
Probably would, but yeah, it's part of the fun, right?
Yeah.
I just let you know I was on the Sunfest site last night, sunfest.com, where you can get your tickets, and it looked like they've got a sale that's going on right now that like maybe the prices go up starting on Saturday. So buy now and save, or you'll pay more later. So I think Saturday is the cutoff on that. Got a whole bunch of great bands. I kind of went through and got a little bit of my schedule because one thing I forgot is next Saturday while Sunfest is going on, it's Cinco de Mayo. So it's going to be a big old party in the middle of it.
Yes, it is. I got to be prepared for that day.
Oh, yes, you do. It's going to be a big day, my friend. The band that I recommend seeing starts on Thursday. I think I'm going to go out to see Sir Sly. Big fan of them. Good band. Up and coming. Friday, you got Incubus. Think I'm going to go check them out. They're great. Then on Saturday, you've got anything from I Love Group Love. I'm going to hopefully maybe see them before we head off for our Cinco de Mayo parties. And then on Sunday, you've got either your Third Eye Blind, Pitbull going on. Also, you got Cake going to be on stage too. So Sunfest tickets on sale right now. Sunfest.com.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Come to Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard during the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox. Visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. We're now seeing some delays in Broward County. A crash has the shoulder blocked on 95 northbound at Commercial Boulevard, and we're seeing stop-and-go delays back to Broward Boulevard, a delay of about 15 to 20 minutes in that area. Here in Palm Beach County, you also want to keep an eye out for a number of incidents on your surface streets. You'll find those at Indian Town Road and Central Boulevard, Big Blue Trace at Wellington Trace, on Parker Avenue at Southern Boulevard, and some slow traffic on Boynton Beach Boulevard. That's between Old Boynton Road and I-95. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Lose 20, 40, up to 100 pounds or more. I'm back in the program right now because I need a little tune-up. I needed to go back in and drop a few lbs because I just kind of let it get away from me. And already in just 2.5 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, just under 2.5, I'm down 7 pounds. I love it. I'm eating. I'm not starving myself. Quick weight loss just works for me. The specialist that I go in and I have one-on-one private consultations with multiple times a week, they help me. No prepackaged meals, no exercise, no calorie counting, no faceless online consultants. Nothing else compares to the face-to-face quick weight loss personal touch guarantee. I love it, and other programs just won't offer that. It's an exclusive quick weight loss thing. So go in there and ask too about the Eat More, Lose More program. Eat the foods you love and lose more weight. Click quickweightloss.net or give them 5 minutes. Call them 866-833-THIN. That's 866-833-8446. That's 866-833-8446.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to Anna.
I was able to change all my windows and sliding doors.
With Y-Green, Anna found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
And the new AC is a huge improvement.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months.
Thank you, Y-Green.
Imagine what you can do. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
O'Reilly
Save on your next oil change with 5 quarts of Pennzoil High Mileage Motor Oil and a MicroGuard filter on sale now for the same price as Pennzoil Conventional at $25.99. Plus, get a $5 O'Reilly gift card by mail. Improve engine performance with Pennzoil at O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I once heard a tale that the hummingbirds cried of a beautiful place with a magical side, where the flowers are rare and the gardens are wide, where the breeze in the air means that spring is alive. Have you ever seen your favorite Disney characters dance? Except that all those Disney characters were made out of plants. Have you given Florida fresh carne asada a chance in a garden on the border of Morocco and France? Have you seen a butterfly flying on its first flight, soaring to the sound of songs both you and your dad like? See the season come alive in the cool and bright Epcot International Flower and Garden Moonlight.
The 25th Annual Epcot Flower and Garden Festival. Get the Florida Resident 3-day Discover Disney ticket for just $159 plus tax, 1 theme park per day. Visit disneyworld.com/resident.
Ticket valid now through June 24, 2018. Proof of Florida residency required. Non-transferable and excludes activities and events separately priced. Purchased by June 20th.
Hey, summer starts to get here. It's going to be hot. Hate running outside, so why not do your workouts at home? You can with Busy Body Gyms to Go. And they've got an amazing deal that is going on right now. It's their annual floor model sale at all locations in Royal Palm, Boca, Pembroke Pines, and Miami, where you can save up to 25 to 50% off. And they've got all the gym brand names that you know. Precor, Life Fitness, Stairmaster, things like treadmills, ellipticals, home gyms, exercise bikes, rowers. If you see it in your regular gym, you'll get it at Busy Body Gyms to Go, and you're going to save a mass amount of money if you go in right now. Plus, there's interest-free 60-month financing available on select items. Go check out the website, gymstogo.com, GYMSTOGO.com, or just call them up, 877-GYM2GO, GYMTOGO, and take advantage of that massive sale happening right now at Busy Body Gyms to Go.
If you feel trapped in your current leased vehicle, if you want to lower your lease payment, if you're running out of miles on your current lease, or you just want to upgrade your lease, log on to upgrademylease.com and get a $3,000 credit for payment forgiveness. Go to upgrademylease.com today. The rotisserie experts at Boston Market bring you another rotisserie expertise. Introducing the USDA Choice Prime Rib Meal with any 2 sides and fresh baked cornbread. Available any Wednesday or Sunday after 5 p.m. at Boston Market.
Car wreck? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News, and a beautiful Wednesday underway. Skies mostly sunny throughout the entire day. A very light northwest wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour. A nice high of 84 degrees and sunny skies. Tonight, clear and cool tonight. Lows near 63. For Thursday, mostly sunny, a nice warm 85. And a Thursday night low, a cool 65.
Take a lunch break with the new $5 Chalupa Cravings Box from Taco Bell. It has a Chalupa Supreme, beefy 5-layer burrito, crunchy taco, cinnamon twists, and a medium drink. Get one today and make the most of your lunch break with Taco Bell.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Hopefully, Virginia bounces back. She's got a very busy slate this week, and it starts tomorrow night for Ladies' Night Out. She's supposed to be at the iBar inside the PGA National Resort and Spa from 6 to 8 p.m. Got a whole bunch of cool chicky things going to be going on there that I know nothing about, but if you're a lady and you love cocktails and those awesome pretzel bites, you got to go check it out. iBar, PGA National Resort and Spa, Virginia, tomorrow night starting at 6.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
We have a bit of a mystery on our hands here today. It started 5 a.m. this morning. I received a text message on my phone. Because where else do you receive a text message? It was from Virginia. She informed me she was headed to the ER, saying that something was not right with her face and eyes. She said they'd been hurting all last night, and now the whole top part of my face is getting red and very swollen. It looked like someone punched me. She said there's all this pressure and it hurts, and I look really ugly. That's the worst part. Now, we asked for some answers. We got nothing back. And so, like, my gosh, what could it be? First thoughts, maybe. Could it be a reaction to Botox? Could it be allergies? Did she have shellfish, which she seems to eat shellfish a lot and have no problems, but who knows? Maybe she developed something. Mangoes people threw out.
Did she get tanked up? Alcohol was another one people are saying.
People are saying that maybe it's shingles that she has. Bell's palsy. It's just unbelievable. Like, everybody's got their own theory as to what could have happened to Virginia. Well, it sounds like we have an answer. Jaybird was texting with Panda, her husband, and the diagnosis, Jaybird, that we've been given to this point is...
I asked, I say, the audience and us, we want an update. He gave it to me, so I can give it to the people, right?
I believe so, yeah. I think so, right? So we're all concerned.
He says she's got pink eye.
Pink eye?
Pink eye? Did she go to the emergency room for pink eye?
I don't know anything about pink eye. Is that the kind of thing you... does anybody know anything about it?
I do.
What you go to the emergency room for? I don't know.
The stuff I learned about from pink eye, I learned that you can get pink eye sometimes. It's highly contagious, so you can get it from a kid. You can get it from someone who's got it.
Uh-huh.
Or sometimes people fart in pillows, and the fart particles can get in the eye, and that's how you get pink eye.
No.
Kevin, I learned it on Jersey Shore. Somebody got pink eye from a farty pillow.
No, really?
I'm telling you.
So
man.
someone has either...
Now it doesn't have to be a farty pillow. I think, let's say she came in contact with a kid who had pink eye, then the kid could have given it to her. But if she didn't come into contact with anybody who has the pink eye, all bets are on the farty pillow.
Well, it says right here, a quick search says pink eye is caused by allergens or irritants. It is not contagious, but it is possible to develop a secondary infection caused by a virus or bacteria that is contagious. You can reduce the risk of getting or spreading pink eye by following some simple self-care steps, one of them being to wash your hands. And that's from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Would pink eye give headaches? Let's see. Pink eye, does it give headaches?
They say it's a inflammation of the conjunctiva, the thin, clear tissue that lines the inside of the eyelid and the white part of the eyeball. It makes the blood vessels more visible and gives the eye a pink or reddish color.
Does pink eye come from
Mm-hmm. They say symptoms: redness or swelling of the white of the eyes, increased amount of tears, eye discharge, which may be clear, yellow, white, or green, itchy, irritated, and or burning eyes, gritty feeling in the eye, crusting of the eyelids or lashes, contact lenses that feel uncomfortable and or do not stay in place.
And according to this very official website, it says, contrary to popular belief here, it's highly unlikely that farting on someone's pillow will cause pink eye, especially if it's the person who farted and had clothes on.
So you cannot get your medical information from the Jersey Shore?
It's not looking good. We have a situation here.
To stop it from spreading, wash your hands, avoid touching, rubbing your eyes, and avoid sharing makeup, contact lenses, and containers and eyeglasses. So that's what they say it is. See a healthcare provider when you have moderate to severe pain in your eyes, sensitivity to light or blurred vision, or intense redness. So there you go. All right, so that is the diagnosis for Virginia. She's got a very disgusting case of pink eye. Somebody said you guys need to wipe down everything she's touched so that you don't get it.
Oh my gosh, I have been touching her stuff all day long. Her headphones.
Yeah.
I've touched everything in Virginia today.
Yeah.
Am I on deck for the pink?
Yep, I believe so.
Well, then you're getting it too, and that would be.
No, I'm not touching it. I don't touch any of you guys.
I mean, imagine Kevin's beady eye, pink eye with beady. Oh man,
horrifying. Double horrifying.
Would you?
Beady eye.
Okay, if you get pink eye.
At that point, he's got to give up, right?
Do you call in? Do you not come into work for that one? Do we shut the show down for pink eye for you?
I don't come in when you're contagious with something. I've learned my lesson on that. I used to be like, well, I'm going to gut it out, but it's not fair. It's not cool. If you have something that could spread to others, and if that were the case, that I could be giving it to someone else, and I would. If it's a matter of fact of me being uncomfortable or looking ugly, I would suck that up. But if I am contagious and other people might get the awful thing I have, I would stay away from
But it's
people.
saying pink eye isn't contagious, so maybe we're good? You said it wasn't contagious.
Yeah, but it does also pretty much say, I mean, don't be like licking their eyeball. You
That's
know?
a great sudden death, though, for tomorrow. Loser has to lick Virginia's eyeball, and then she can go home if she wants. That would be great. That could be good, Kev.
Somebody said the pink eye is not painful like she's describing. And I don't know.
I have this pulled up.
Okay.
It says the eye is usually sore to touch, light sensitive, and a brow ache or headache often accompanies epicerlitis, which is not contagious.
So what is that pink eye that it's saying?
Oh, I mean, we're getting conflicted pink eye reports here.
Yeah, somebody said I work for an optometrist. There's no way she has pink eye.
What?
How's this turned into such a scandal?
How do they know without a diagnosis? How do they know she has a pink eye?
I have no idea. It's crazy. So there's just so many conflicting reports here. A lot of people think that maybe she got them from those fake lashes.
Oh, I will say when I got the eyebrow stuff done, I did have headaches. So maybe there is, I don't know. She always gets that stuff done, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Sarah's on here from Stewart. We're learning again today. Virginia, the diagnosis apparently is pink eye. Sarah, what do you know about pink eye?
Well, my mom had a couple of weeks ago, and she woke up with her eye swollen with crustacean all on it. And they say that pink eye can be passed on by children because pink eye is caused by fecal matter.
Oh, okay. So.
You know, kids don't wash their hands, and and both her and I are sometimes around kids, and so one of the kids could have had it, and she could have got it on her hands or whatever, could have rubbed her eye, and it could have caused it. But a lot of pink eye, some of it is very contagious, and there is a form that's not contagious.
You know, it's funny you bring that up, though, because didn't she talk about Rocco's poop being on the ground, and sometimes she's got to pick it up? I'm just saying we have a smoking...
What? Turd?
Yeah, we have
Okay.
a smoking turd.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't fully catch that. Wow, it seems like there's a lot of conflicting reports out here about the pink eye.
Should we get Panda on the phone, or is that something... Should we not do?
I mean, if he's available, if he has any more information, I don't know. Just say, is there anything else that you can shed, any more light you can shine on this mystery that we have here about Virginia? And,
Well, we're worried
pink eye.
sick. We're worried sick over here.
Yeah, we are. Okay, so who knows?
Kev, you look so concerned.
Well, I mean, it sounds awful. It really does. I hate that she's having to go through this.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
Now that she's got the pink eye, that means she probably can't come in tomorrow.
I don't know how long she might be out, but
Well,
yeah,
we
I
could
mean,
drink that wine then. I could crack open that wine.
I'm telling you, if she is any time in on Thursday or Friday, because it's all about the wine fest that she's going to be at on Friday at the outlets. If you drink that before Friday, she will lose her mind. She will probably stab you with that knife she has in her purse.
All right.
I'm just telling you. That's the thing that will set her off.
She's got pink eye. I'm drinking to her health.
Well, she's not going to see it that way. She wants that challenge, man. If you drink that, she would think that you're sabotaging it, so you have to take her on and lose to her. And then it's going to be another year we're going to have to hear about it. All right. Anything you got, you can text, call, let us know at the KVJ Show.
Something must have gone wrong in my brain. Got your chemicals all in my veins. Feeling all the highs, feel all the pain. Let go of the wheel, it's the bullet lane. Now I'm seeing red, now I think it's straight. Blurring all the lines, you intoxicate me. Just like nicotine, rushing me, touching me. Suddenly on my feet, and you're all I need, all I need. Yeah, yeah, all I need is you, babe. And I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it will be useless. You're to blame, you're to blame.
lot of people in the halls. Everybody's talking about Virginia's pink eye.
It's the story of the day. That's the real story of the day.
Actually, that's the real dirt. That's what I should have done in the dirt.
And it is dirty.
Virginia diagnoses pink eye.
That's what Panda said, unless he's messing with me, but I don't think he is. I said the audience was concerned, worried, wanted an update.
Yeah. Somebody also texted and said, do you think she'll wear that pirate patch she has in her purse now?
That's a great question.
That's why she has it, yeah. Someone else texted and said, I get pink eye constantly from my line of work. I've discovered some people just carry the virus but never actually have symptoms. One of the times I had pink eye, it was so bad that I developed cellulitis. My eye was so swollen, I looked like I got punched in the face. It's extremely irritating and painful and contagious. So she's contagious, yeah. She is not coming in here.
Ever since then, my eyes have been so itchy. Like I feel like it's in me.
Yeah, I know it's gonna be in your head. So we'll see. We'll try to let you know when we find out more about that, Virginia, her diagnosis, and when she might be returning back to the KVJ show. And will she be wearing a pirate patch when she does? A lot of questions we got answers to, hopefully coming up soon.
Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news.
Yeah, what?
So many people on meth. Ow!
Something else to make you feel weird. You ever wonder why microwave popcorn smells so bad? And sometimes maybe you think it smells good. I guess it depends upon your taste. But what it is that is actually causing that smell, oddly enough, it is from the urine of a bear cat found in Southeast Asia.
Well, it's delicious. Because I love microwavable popcorn.
Can we get a cup of bear cat pee in here?
They have the one now, the movie theater style with extra butter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it smells amazing.
I don't know if that kind has it. This is for the microwave version.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They have microwavable movie theater popcorn now.
Oh, they do?
They do. Oh, yeah, with extra butter.
Oh, my goodness. They say one of the most common flavorings in the popcorn is a compound called diacetyl, which leads to the buttery flavor, but the issue is sniffing in too much can be dangerous. So there's also a compound called 2-acetyl-1-pyrroline, which gives off a toasted smell, and apparently that compound is the one that's found in the urine of the bear cat found in Southeast Asia.
Well, urine bear cat, you're delicious.
It is very delicious. How about that? And they say that the animal is known to have a smell like buttery popcorn, and that's how they figured it out.
Oh my gosh.
The animal smells like buttery popcorn?
Their pee does, or the animal
The
does?
animal itself, the bear cat, but apparently the pee will give you that smell and flavor when you put it in the popcorn. That's not butter.
Extra pee, please.
That's not butter. Well, it sounded like a fun gimmick. A lot of times people will put stuff up on Twitter, try to get attention for themselves, to promote themselves, and they'll be like, oh, if this gets so many retweets, blah, blah, blah is going to happen. University of Toledo, the marketing department, came up with a real funny idea. They're called the Rockets. That's their mascot name.
Yeah.
But somebody on the Twitter account posted a photo saying that if they got 500,000 retweets, they would change the mascot name from the Rockets to Shrek, the Green Ogre. We would forever be known now as the Toledo Shreks.
It's pretty awesome.
It was awesome. And it started to gain momentum. 90,000 retweets. It was going and going, and then it stopped. The school deleted the post.
They did?
They got freaked out because they were heading to the Toledo Shreks. They're like, what have you done?
They completely
You'd have to change
the beds?
the school colors, the mascot, everything. They didn't want to be known as the Toledo Shreks, so they freaked out and they took down the post.
Weak!
Yeah.
That is weak.
Yes, I agree. Shame, shame, Toledo. Trying to get some attention. When it starts to go your way, you back out.
It's a backfire. They're getting attention now, but now, is everyone giving them crap about being lame?
They should. Because if you put something like that up and it gets the full momentum, you got to live by it. I mean, look at Wendy's. That guy started getting all those tweets about the chicken nugs. And they lived up to they didn't squelch on that bet. They went through with it. It's kind of what it is. You put it up there, you got to live up to it. There's a guy in Ohio that got busted for drunk driving on Sunday when people spotted him driving on only 3 tires. They thought it was odd.
Odd? It's slightly impressive.
What's more impressive? The reason why he was driving in the first place. He was going to go get some pizza.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Call Uber, you big dummy. Come on, man. There's this woman that was stopped at a light, and they thought it was odd that she looked a little distracted. When the cops approached her window, they realized that she was distracted. What was distracting her? The meth lab that she was operating while at the light. Yes, a full-functioning meth lab was in her front seat, and she was making meth in her spare time waiting for the light to change.
See, she got too confident. She got too cute. She was doing meth at home, and things were going great. No one's caught her.
She's just driving down the road, cooking up some meth.
She got so arrogant. She's like, oh, I'll do it when I'm driving now. That's what happens.
Making some meth.
These criminals get careless.
Yeah, crazy. There's this couple that got arrested after running naked through a mall in Tulsa. Apparently they were having a little bit of fun, smoking some weed dipped in PCP. That's when they got the brilliant idea to strip off all their clothes and run through the mall. But the odd thing about it, apparently they decided they need to take their pit bull with them, so he grabbed the dog, put it around his shoulders, and took off running. The pit bull's probably like, what the heck are these people doing? They, on their way, broke glass, destroyed a couple plastic displays, and they were caught. Taken to a hospital and charged with indecent exposure, vandalism, and public intoxication. There's a woman that got sentenced to 18 months in prison after she used somebody else's tainted urine. She tried to pass a drug test with it. And here's the thing. If you're going to get pee for a drug test, make sure the person you get the pee from is not on drugs themselves. That's what they were. Came back, not only was not her pee, but is also contaminated with...
Tested positive for 9 other drugs?
Yes. So come on, people.
Get your pee from a clean source. Come on. 101.
And finally here today, we've been talking a lot about marriages, when you need to work through the problems that you have, and when sometimes you just need to go your separate ways. This is probably a story of a couple that should have gone their separate ways. Now, they were divorced, but they had rekindled their relationship recently, and they moved back in together. But then, apparently, as things had happened, old problems started to resurface, and they started arguing. While she was cooking, the man called her a derogatory name, which she did not like. He then threw a brick sidewalk paver at her, so she did what any rational woman would do. She stabbed him in the shoulder with a kitchen knife. He then retaliated by grabbing his own knife and stabbing her in the knee. This is probably when you should divorce.
Are they still together? They might be one of those couples that are still together, man.
They might be. They were both charged with aggravated assault, simple assault, and harassment, so no word on exactly what might be happening there. We do have a fun little game if you would like to play along with this, though. It is called Relationship Survivor. Here's how we play. Tell us the story that happened with you and your partner. Could have been something crazy. Could have been like going, yeah, so I installed her cooking, and then I threw a, paver at her, and she stabbed me in the shoulder. And we'd probably say you broke up. But maybe they didn't. You don't know.
I'm going to hope love prevails.
Maybe it did. So from that juicy story you tell us, we have to guess if you're still together or not. So if you've got a great story like that, hopefully one that's not so violent, 877-979-WRMF. You can call us up right now, 877-979-9763 at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher. Come to Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard during the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox. Visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. We have a crash causing a headache this morning in Coral Springs on the Sawgrass Expressway northbound. 2 right lanes blocked before Sample Road. That's causing traffic delays back to Commercial Boulevard. We're also still seeing residual delays from an earlier crash, I-95 northbound at Commercial Boulevard. You can expect about a 15-minute drive time between Broward Boulevard and Commercial Boulevard. Here in Palm Beach County, we also have a crash crash on US 1 at West Ocean Avenue, plus an incident on Indiantown Road at Central Boulevard, a crash on Big Blue Trace at Wellington Trace, a wreck on Parker Ave at Southern Boulevard, and slow traffic on Boynton Beach Boulevard. That's between Old Boynton Road and I-95. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits, 79 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Don't touch that dial, because right now this exact commercial is being broadcast on other stations, so there's no need to switch. Unless, of course, you want to switch to Geico. They have a local agent in your area that could not only help you save on car insurance, but also home and renter's insurance. Call or visit your local Geico agent today. And now for your local forecast. Tonight, it will be dark.
The all-new Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our Price Protection Pledge. If you see the price of your vehicle advertised for less within 72 hours, we'll refund you the difference. That's right. When you buy or lease any new Mazda from Mazda of Palm Beach, you have price protection. Wait, that's not all. Get thousands over fair market value for your trade. Plus, choose from over 300 of the best pre-owned vehicles, and most backed by a 10-year, 125,000-mile powertrain warranty. The all-new Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our Price Protection Pledge.
I don't know if you realize this, but all the great entertainment you watch at home, you can actually watch on your mobile device. Xfinity makes it so easy. They put it all in one app, the Xfinity Stream app. So if it's on my DVR at home, it's going to be on my phone. Whether it be shows that I recorded, I can actually record stuff when I'm out and about too if I forget to. It's going to be right there, no problems. It could be on-demand content too. In fact, you can get stuff on some of the pay channels as well. And they got a really cool deal going on right now where you can get that Xfinity Stream app, the X1 DVR at home, that's got the voice remote control activated thing. You just talk to it and like find your favorite shows. And you can get the really super fast internet they provide, which gives you those Wi-Fi hotspots, 18 million of them nationwide. Do both those, bundle them together, $35 each a month for 2 years. And on top of that, you'll get Showtime, Stars, and Cinemax for 12 months. Plus, you can save even more with the Xfinity Mobile when you call 1-800-XFINITY today. Requires eco-bill paperless billing and autopay, or monthly charge increases by $5. Offer ends 5/14/18. Restrictions apply. Limited to X1 starter double play with 100 megabits per second for new customers. Equipment taxes and fees, including BTV and RSN fees extra and subject to change. After agreement, regular rates apply.
It's real, it's fun, it's exciting. Elevate your game with real cards, real dealers, live table games 24/7, blackjack, baccarat, 3-card poker, and many more. Who wants to play on us? We are giving all new members $100 in match play guaranteed. Place your bets with over 230 live table games ready and waiting for you at Seminole Classic Hollywood, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Las Vegas-style table games with real dealers and real cards. The only live table games in town at Seminole Hollywood Classic, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Don't forget, sign up for a new Seminole Wildcard, and new table games players get $100 in match play. Visit the Players Club for more details and come play. Offer valid for new Seminole Wildcard members only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit 36 months, 0 security, $56.93 due at signing. CX5 3838.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go for the volume savings with the Greco volume price at Greco Mazda and Del Rey. Right now, get new 2017.5 Mazda 6s, $99 a month. Yes, under $100 for a new Mazda. We're doing whatever it takes to be number one. Don't miss Mazda 6s, $99 a month at Greco Mazda and Del Rey. Greco Mazda is out to be number one, and we'll do whatever it takes. With a new 2018 Mazda CX-5, only $139 a month. Yes, you're gonna save big on new Mazdas with our Greco volume pricing. Rush in today for Mazda CX-5s, $139 a month. Then go for the volume savings at Greco Mazda of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
Our volume saves you thousands.
All Mazda rebates and incentives to dealer expires at month end.
Spring is finally here, and that means it's time to go back to those short shorts and spring dresses we love. So let Body Details True Laser Specialists help you achieve flawless skin and the confidence that comes with laser hair removal, tattoo removal, skin rejuvenation, and a free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off today.
Johnny, what time of the year is it? Time for some fun in the sun, bro. Not for you, Johnny. It's spring clearance time. Time to mark down 500 pre-owned vehicles jamming up the lot. And don't even think about leaving for your usual four-letter word. You mean GOLF? YES exclamation point.
Attention bargain hunters! Arrigo's pre-owned supermarket has 500 pre-owned vehicles that must be cleared off the lot regardless of book value. Choose from all brands: Ford, Chevy, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Kia, and more. Big trucks, little trucks, SUVs, cars, convertibles. Pre-owned vehicles starting at just $29.99. But they all gotta go, so make any offer during Arrigo's pre-owned spring clearance event. Hurry to Arrigo's pre-owned supermarket, Okeechobee and the Turnpike, West Palm. View inventory online now at arrigo.net.
Johnny, are all the 500 pre-owned vehicles marked down?
Jimmy, it's all D-O-N-E, and I got one thing left to say.
What's that? 4!
Subject to prior sale plus tax title $7.99 dealer fee. See dealer for details.
Welcome to Moe's! Come on down for Cinco de Moe's on Saturday, May 5th, where we're going to get a little loco and party all day long. And we're giving away t-shirts while supplies last. So don't be too fashionably late. Let's get a little loco on Saturday, May 5th for Cinco de Moe's.
Well, this tells you something. The fact that new Panoos are opening up all over South Florida because people are realizing how awesome it is to go and just get a LASIK procedure and free themselves of the prison of being with those contact lenses and the glasses. A lot better when you're at the gym, a lot better when you're at the beach or the pool, and just a lot easier to get ready in the morning, too. I went to Panu. I wish I'd done it years before. One of the easiest things I've ever done. 90 seconds for my whole procedure. I swear, 90 seconds. There's no pain, there's no aggravation. I was back to work the very next day. There's no downtime that goes with this thing. The payment plan, 0 down, 0 interest. So if you don't feel like you're rich right now, you can go on ahead and still get this procedure done this week with your free consultation. Make it happen. And for listening to the KVJ show, they'll take $500 off. So you can check them out now in Fort Lauderdale, Boca, Davie, and Weston. Who knows, maybe come to a neighborhood near you. Online, you find them at PanuLaser.com, P-A-N-N-U laser.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach.
All right, trying to see what your relationship has survived or not survived here. Tell us a crazy story that happened. We got to try to guess if you survived the problem or if you just said, nah, forget about it. Regina's on here from Deerfield Beach, 877-979-WRMF. Hello, Regina.
Hi, how are you? I love your show. Love it to death.
It loves you too, Regina.
So sweet.
Okay, so tell us what happened in your relationship, and then we'll guess if it survived or not.
Okay, so we're driving to New York from Florida in a little Miata.
Yeah.
2 of us and 2 dogs.
Yeah.
And she's pissing me off all the way there.
I get it.
So I throw her ass out of the car in Washington, D.C. on the highway. On a little tiny thing, her and the dog. I said, get out, take your damn dog with you. And she was on like a little tiny, part of the highway, like in between the 2 highways, sitting there.
So you just right there told your girlfriend to get that dog that's annoying me and get out of the car. That's what you meant, is that you pulled over and you said yes.
Yeah,
get out of the car.
The girlfriend was annoying her.
Yes.
Right, Jason, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was a very important
Yeah.
detail we needed to make sure we got straight. Okay. Okay. Did Regina kick her girlfriend and the yappy-ass dog out of the car on the highway and the relationship survived, yes or no? What do you think, Jay Bird?
I think it did survive because she's got a great personality. I can tell. I think you apologize from the heart and you guys are still together.
I'm going to say yes, too. I'm going to. This is going to be all the way. Denny says yes. We all believe that it is a survival relationship story. Regina, was it?
Yes, 25 years together.
I could tell. You're too
I
sweet.
went back and got her sorry ass and said, get in the car and just shut up. And she did. And she listened, so it's all good.
I knew it.
Do you remember, like, on the drive down, because I've taken that drive before from New York to Florida, about what part you were where again?
Washington, D.C. We're right in Washington, D.C. because she tells the story all the time.
Because you
She
weren't
says, "I
far
can't
from New
believe I
York."
stayed with her." Yes, we were.
Yeah. Okay, that's still a long way to go, Regina.
I know. What could I say? I came back. I came back in like a half hour.
Half hour? Oh, I would be so mad.
Oh, that's
She was mad. We didn't talk all the way to New York. She was mad. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, what can I say?
Okay, I love that. Hey, we're going to hook you up with a Jets Pizza, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
That's the worst when you get into a fight with somebody, especially someone you're dating, and then you have to do a long drive, and there's just nothing but silence. Then you try to say something to see if everything's cool.
You ever had that move? Have you ever had that? Either you or someone else said, "Let me out," or somebody is like, "Get out of the car." Ever had that? Either get bounced or did you get out?
I told you about that one date I went on where that girl was on something and she kicked me out. She threw me out. She thought my name was Tom and threw here's your cigarettes, Tom, and I don't smoke cigarettes. So they had to have been her cigarettes. And we were together. We were on the date for an hour, so she knew my name wasn't Tom.
Okay. All right. Next up here, relationship survivor. Ashley's on here from Vero. Hello, Ashley.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Tell us the story that happened in your relationship. We'll try to guess whether or not you stayed together. What happened?
Okay, so my husband had a girl that he talked to because they were friends before us, and I didn't know he was talking so much with her, but I wound up going to a friend's wedding, and one of the friends had said, hey, I heard that Ashley was gay and was leaving her husband, which I had no idea. So when I confronted my husband about it, he had said that, he had told this girl that information, and she had gone around spreading it, like, to everybody that I knew.
Saying that you were gay and that you were leaving the husband?
Yeah.
Okay, it sounds like it was kind of like a little jokey, and then it got out of control, and it spread. Okay, hold on real quick. Okay, so is there anything more to the story before we guess?
When he said yes, that he was the one that had told her that, I asked him why, and apparently he had just taken it out of context, out of a sentence that I might have stated at some point in time.
Okay, you're giving a lot of clues right now.
Yeah, it's something that, you get upset with. It'd be like, okay, bad judgment, but you clearly don't end a relationship over this.
They're through, and the guy and the girl, her ex-husband, they are sleeping together.
Yeah.
They are having an affair. It did not survive.
Zero chance of that. Ashley, we are split decision on this. Did your relationship survive this incident?
It did survive that incident, but I will say a year later we broke up because he was cheating. So it's funny.
With her? He was cheating with her?
Yeah.
I got it right.
Oh, you did get it right.
You got to give me credit on that one.
I think I will give you credit because it did survive that moment, but then it didn't survive the girl, and wow.
I knew they were sleeping together.
Wow. Very nice.
Do you still talk to him at all?
No. Not at all.
You got a straight-up divorce after that, huh?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's tough. I'm sorry.
Good job, Jaybird. Actually, we're going to hook you up with $25 to Jets Pizza. You can go check out the Ann, okay?
Okay.
Wow. You know, she also gave another sign. When she would say something, she kind of like laughed, like, "Oh yeah, right." I did not stay with that.
There was a little disgusted.
There was a disgusted / like, yeah.
See, I took it as light and fluffy.
Nah.
I thought everything she was saying, I'm like, oh no, she's not even like really upset about this.
I'm just thinking about if another woman did that to my mom, and then my dad was like joking around and took the other woman's side. No, my mom would have killed my dad. It just would not. That would have been such a major thing. It wouldn't have flown. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't see it. She got me. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, Jaybird apparently really loves video games because there's something weird that happens to him whenever he plays.
What? We're going to bring this up on the After the Show podcast.
No, my friend.
Oh, no.
No, my friend. We need to discuss that right here, and right now.
All right.
Okay, what weird thing happens when Jaybird plays video games, and does it happen to anyone else?
That's the question. I really do want to know.
Yes, so that's why we need to do it here, because we'll get more response here, because I want to see if there's anyone else that goes through this interesting thing, this sensation that Jaybird gets when he plays video games. Tell you about it next.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
Hi, I work for you. Well, sometimes I actually work against you. See, I'm the impression you give customers when they open one of your packages. For example, when your package isn't professionally packed, the impression I give is one of indifference, dishevelment. Comme si, comme ça. But when packed by the packing experts at the UPS store with their pack and ship guarantee, then you look like a go-getter, a dynamo, a real pro. Want your business to look sharp? No problem. United Problem Solvers at the UPS store. The UPS Store Pack and Ship Guarantee is available at participating locations. Restrictions and limitations apply. The UPS Store franchise locations are independently owned. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. Visit the upsstore.com/guarantee for full details.
Let the UPS Store take the hassle out of moving home. From golf clubs to artwork, rely on our certified packing experts to pack and ship everything home for you. To find a locally owned center near you, visit the upsstore.com.
Johnny, you're a professor? Yep. Class, how do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
Yeah, Riga.
What a smart class I have.
Don't miss the spring sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Save up to $13,000 off MSRP on new Rams.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you magna cum laude or just loudy? Loudy! You gotta go Arrigo!
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
If you are looking to optimize your hormones, look better, feel better, have more energy, you need to take it to Revitology. Dr. Roselli and Nurse Whitney are helping so many people look better and feel better and sleep better and be a better mom, a better love. This is what you will get from your experience at Revitology. Go in there, have the blood work done like I did, like my husband did, and then find out how they can do bio-identical hormone optimization to help you look and feel your best. Me and Panda are both loving it. So call them today, 561-406-2269 to reserve your spot today.
Hi, I'm Rex Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and this year we're proud to be celebrating our 80th anniversary. So, if you're thinking about buying a home, listen up. Now is the time to sign up for Third Federal's new Early Pre-Approval. With Early Pre-Approval, you get a fully underwritten loan approval before you start looking for a house. Well, wait a minute, this is a real approval, so let's just call it that. Folks, Early Approval locks in your rate now, at the beginning of the home buying season before rates go up. And Early Approval is good for a full 6 months. And best of all, sign up now, and when you do find your house, we pay all of your closing costs, so you save thousands. But to get these benefits, you have to be early. Early Approval ends April 30th. It's easy to sign up, and there's no cost to apply. So don't wait. Call 1-800-3rd-FED.
Lock in your rate now, even before you find a house, with Third Federal's new Early Approval. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or any time upon request. Zero closing costs on low-cost mortgages. Extended through April 30th. Equal housing lender.
Spring has fully sprung. So after spring cleaning, let Astel check your AC before the Florida extreme summer heat wave takes over. Astel has served our area for over 3 decades. And with over 100 trucks, Astel is proud to be one of the top air conditioning contractors in the nation. Visit AstelAC.com right now to schedule your $28 complete tune-up. Astel also has unbeatable deals on new equipment, guaranteed. When in doubt, let Astel come out. Call 888-729-8452 or visit AstelAC.com now.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George. So what's the one sentence you hear at the beach more than any other? Can you do my back? Can you do my back? Hey, can you do my back? Well, guess what? Now you can do your own back with Neutrogena's new Ultra Sheer Full Reach Design Sunscreen. The handle allows you to reach your back and everywhere else. So next time someone says, hey, can you do my back? Lend them your Neutrogena. Look for special deals on Neutrogena sunscreen at your favorite store. It really has your back.
Martin County Shrimp and Lobster Fest, April 27th through 29th at Memorial Park in Stewart. With Wycliffe Jean, Colt Ford, and the original Whalers. Kids 12 and under are free. Get tickets at Eventbrite.com. This is a Duderman production.
They got some great BMWs right now. You can see it, Bremen BMW. 3 Series, 5 Series, 7 Series, X Series, you name it, they have got it. And what they do have that nobody else has to that level is the customer service. They're known for it. In fact, BMW of North America has awarded Bremen BMW with the prestigious 2018 Center of Excellence Award, saying you guys are the best at this. And they are. For over 30 years, customer service has been what they are all about. From the time you walk into the showroom, to dealing with the service department, to even online. You go to BremenBMW.com. There's somebody right there in the chat room that's helping you through the whole process to make sure you're finding everything you want, and there's no problems whatsoever. That's what no one else is doing. That's what you get at Bremen. You also are not going to get Club Bremen anywhere else. Club Bremen gives you that VIP lifestyle and the reason why you're getting a luxury car in the first place. The hottest events in the Palm Beaches open up to you when you go into Bremen for a new or pre-owned vehicle. So go see them, 1 of 2 showrooms, West Palm Beach, Indiantown Road in Jupiter, and of course online, BremenBMW.com.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
This hour's music is brought to you by NyQuil.
Oh, I can't sleep. I have to call in sick tomorrow.
Call in sick to your daughter's birthday.
When you can't take a sick day, pick up NyQuil, the nighttime sneezing, coughing, fever, best sleep with a cold medicine. Read each label, use as directed.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
So many people love video games. Might even say they're addicted to them. This Fortnite that everybody's playing right now. Apparently it's just so captivating. But I'm not sure that even the most dedicated, diehard gamer is experiencing what Jaybird is. Maybe a reason why he loves playing video games so much.
I actually don't play video games that often, to be quite honest with you. Denny's recommended me getting a system. He said sometimes it's good to just kind of zone out for 20 minutes during the week to not, because it makes me not think about anything.
Totally.
You just kind of, it's almost like a form of meditation.
It is. It's kind of like if like some people read books, some people watch television shows to like tune out of life for a second. I find video games are great at that.
It does do that. I was going through a breakup and the game actually helped me.
Okay.
Yeah, it forces you not to think about things sometimes. I think that's why some people they go the other way and stay deep into the video game.
Totally get lost in it.
Get lost in it.
Now you're having a physical reaction, I guess you could say, to playing video games.
I have since I was a kid, so that I think it's important to the story.
Okay. So I guess when you were young, there was some confusion because all of a sudden you would experience 2 joysticks instead of 1.
Yeah, it's weird because it's only when I'm alone and I'm playing a video game where something physically happens to me I don't understand, but I get a raging case of the hornies. I mean, it's over the top. It's like someone put Spanish fly on my controller, and I can't explain it. But Kev, this has been happening to me since I was a kid. Like I would say age 11 on, this has always happened to me. I was playing Tomb Raider. And,
Tomb Raider, huh? Okay.
And I don't know, man.
Isn't that with the female action hero?
Oh, yeah, Lara Croft.
Lara Croft?
But this would happen if I was playing a baseball game sometimes. So it's almost like my mind subconsciously is relaxed and it's doing something. I don't know.
Yeah, you wonder if the game playing, you're assimilating that as like a pleasurable thing for you, and it's causing you to become aroused.
I wonder if this has anyone ever gone through this, or am I just so far off the chart weird that it's only when I'm by myself.
Denny's, do you get gamer boners?
No, I mean, I could see, like, when I was young, back in the day, video games was, like, an easy way for you to kind of get exposed to seeing, like, a woman more scantily clad, because video game heroines are typically much more...
Okay.
Games are made for men, so you could tell they were catering to that demo.
So you would say there's probably a lot of young boys that have grown up and maybe found their manhood to playing a
And
Tomb
possibly
Raider.
fetishize some things, I would imagine.
I don't think it's what I'm watching on screen. It's weird. It's almost like it's a subconscious thing, and it doesn't happen right away. Then all of a sudden, it's like a chemical or a chemistry thing where I'm like, you know what that feels like when you feel like
How are you sitting when you pop a chubby?
crisscross applesauce. I sit crisscross applesauce everywhere. Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So your legs are crossed.
I was
wondering. Where do you
wondering-
have this controller?
No, it's nothing like that.
I'm trying to get a full picture.
Right in front of me.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's only when playing video games.
Only when playing video games. So when you sit crisscross applesauce, other times you're not experiencing this.
No, it feels like a chemistry thing. It's something I can't explain. When you feel when you get sexual urges, that's kind of what happens. It's very bizarre. Only when I'm alone, and it happens since I was a kid.
Okay. Anyone else experience this, or anyone have an explanation for why this is happening?
Should I not have talked about this publicly? I don't know. I feel a little weird.
Well, I find it very intriguing. It's just another layer of your onion.
I just want at least one person.
Okay.
Yeah, I get that too, Bird.
I got a lot of mysteries today. What is going on with Virginia's face, and what is going on with Jaybird's boners? 877-979-WRMF. Call, text, let us know at the KVJ Show.
Baby, lay on back.
This does not happen in arcades, okay, for one. This happens when I'm alone on my couch. It's always been when I was alone. And I think it's subconscious. I don't know.
You get an aloner.
He does, yeah. Jaybird pitches a tent when he plays video games and has since he was a kid.
But not only that, though. It's like I feel like I'm at I'm 16 again. I feel horny.
Yeah.
It's like more than just a regular. It's like a chemical thing, and it's only when I play video games. Is the station out on in the lobby right now? Is that why people are looking in here? I feel uncomfortable.
I mean, it probably is.
I think it's.
We got a video game for him?
Get this guy a video
What kind
game
of pants you
stat.
wearing?
It ain't like that. I knew I shouldn't have brought this up. I'm kind of regretting bringing this up, man.
Oscar's got a comment here. Yeah, what do you want to say, Oscar?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing, buddy?
Good. Hey, I actually got two comments. One of them is funny. I'm actually astounded by the fact that the producer Dennis recommended video games to zone out instead of marijuana.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, not what I was expecting either.
All right, now on a serious note, Jason, when he was a little kid, he was conditioned to play video games, and that made him happy, right?
Yeah.
I think that his boners are not necessarily in a sexual nature. I think it's just a physical, something that's happening to him, but nothing in sex, sexual orientation. What happened was that when he was a little kid, he was conditioned to playing video games. As an adult, when he plays video games, it actually activates his dopamine level, which is his reward system in the brain, making him more relaxed. And it sort of takes him, and I'm pretty sure, Jason, you feel like that. When you play video games right now, you sort of feel like you were back when you were a little kid, right?
That is true, and you have a good point about putting me into a different state of relaxation that I'm normally not in. It is weird. It takes away any kind of focusing on thinking about anxiety or any kind of anxiousness. That's a great point, Oscar.
Okay.
Yeah, and you sort of feel like you're a teenager or when you first started playing video games, right? You still have that association when you play video games right now, right?
I mean, Oscar, I don't know. I'm working it out in my head with the audience. I mean, I'm working as we go. I don't know the answers.
Cool. Just whatever you do, just don't work it out with your hands, man. See you guys.
There you go,
well played, Oscar.
He's going for the high score.
Yeah. Ariane is on here from Royal Palm with a possible scientific decision here as to why Jaybird is popping wood when he's playing video games. Ariane, what do you think is going on here medically with Jaybird?
Okay, so it's kind of like the dopamine thing, like the previous caller said, but it's also testosterone. When you're playing, like, your video games or if you're working out, it's kind of like a build-up of testosterone and then, like, a quick release. Like some people feel more turned on after they're done working out kind of thing. But playing video games, it's like a rush of testosterone going through you. That's like something with that going on. It goes hand in hand with that.
You're nailing it because you're right. There's great bouts of pleasure. There's some stress involved, and then there's relaxation. It's this roller coaster of emotion.
It is, yeah.
That's a great. I can't believe people have great points on
There
this.
is a scientific explanation for why this is happening. Yes, it's the chemicals, and that's what our brain does. That's why we seek out these little things that please us. So we all have got our own little things, and that's why gamers play it because they're positive chemicals released in the brain when they do.
For example, if I'm playing a baseball game and it's a real tight situation and there's pressure and I feel stress, and then all of a sudden that I get a hit and I'm like, all right, I'm relaxed. It goes from tense. Oh, okay,
right.
Boner. Yeah, that's interesting insight. Thank you, Nation.
There you go. There you go.
So I'm not as weird as I thought.
No, you're still pretty weird. But apparently other people also even somebody texted in and said, I pop a chub when I'm just alone in the house. Maybe it's because you feel more relaxed. I've been trying to figure out why it happens to me.
Okay.
So that's part of it.
Well, we're a community. People that get boners for no reason. We need to stick together.
The Random Boner Club?
Hope you guys don't stick together.
Again, don't see me out in public and ask me if I
stick together.
Because it doesn't happen out in public, so don't make this weird when you see me. I'm not at Publix playing a
All right, if you guys would like to join, we need somebody to draw up a logo, and we got to figure out where you're going to meet. And
Look, we need a voice. Finally, someone's talking about this.
I love this. Okay, if you'd like to join the Random Boner Club.
Yeah, you love it because you're not the one sounding all weird. I mean, I sound like a nutbag right now.
I'm just glad you got some closure.
I am too, Denny's.
All right, I got a question here for you. What do you think is millennials' favorite TV show? They asked them different TV shows and said, do you have a positive, negative, or neutral opinion on it? And from that, they're able to come out with their favorite shows. This has a 73% positive opinion with millennials. Would have been a show that they grew up with. too, and they think fondly of.
Bird.
Yeah.
Only talking about Boy Meets World, the original.
Boy Meets World original.
No.
Okay, Dennis, you got a guess for millennials' favorite TV show?
If I had to guess, I'd say How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
Or like a Scrubs.
Okay.
Is one of us right?
No, you're both wrong.
Oh, sweet. At least we're
Yes.
both wrong.
What is number one? I will tell you next.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.
At T-Mobile, when we see our country's military, we don't just see uniforms. We see the people behind them. We see missed birthdays and bedtime stories, laughter and tears, reunions and goodbyes. And no matter where you are, these moments should be shared. To make sure they stay connected, T-Mobile is proud to offer half-off family lines for military. And when their military service ends, our commitment continues by supporting veterans in their transition to the workforce through job training programs. We're also committed to hiring 10,000 veterans and military spouses to be part of our workforce in the next 5 years. Plus, in honor of Military Appreciation Month, active duty and veterans get 50% off the latest Samsung Galaxy phones with 24 monthly bill credits when on the military plan. Visit a T-Mobile store today or call 1-800-T-MOBILE for more details.
Submit military info within 45 days or plan becomes standard price T-Mobile One. Half off additional line price for lines 2 through 6 with autopay. Credit check required. Device offer requires finance agreement. If you cancel service, balance is due.
Right now, the exact radio commercial you are listening to is being broadcast on other stations. So don't even think about switching. If you switch to anything, go to geico.com and see how easy it is to switch and save on car insurance. Geico's been saving people money for over 75 years. And now the news. My mother-in-law is coming to stay for a few weeks. I can't wait.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, sailing to Cuba is as easy as
1, 2, 3, 4.
And we do mean cuatro. That's because only Norwegian Cruise Line offers 4-day round-trip cruises from Miami and Orlando with an overnight in Havana. So it's easy to experience Cuba all day.
Buenos dias.
And all night.
Buenas noches.
And with an overnight in Havana, you have time to hang with the locals and immerse yourself in the culture and history without being rushed. And both Norwegian Sky and Norwegian Sun are all-inclusive with free, unlimited open bar.
I'll have another mojito, please.
So come Havana the night away. Book your cruise to Cuba today and choose up to 5 free offers with Norwegian's free at sea all-inclusive offer. Plus, free unlimited open bar. Visit ncl.com, call your travel professional, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian offers OFAC-compliant cruises and shore excursions. Ships registry, Bahamas and USA. Unlimited open bar available on Norwegian Sun, May 2018. Restrictions apply.
At Carrabba's Italian Grill, people always seem to be saying, wow! Especially now, because you can take home our delicious sauté-to-order spaghetti and homemade meatballs made with our family recipe absolutely free.
Homemade spaghetti and meatballs for free? Just wow!
Order one of your Carrabba's favorites, Chicken Brian, Chicken Marsala, Polo Rosa Maria, or our Chicken Trio, and take home made-from-scratch spaghetti and meatballs.
For tomorrow night's dinner, free? Wow!
Hurry into Carrabba's today and get free spaghetti and meatballs for tomorrow. Limited time only, now through May 6th. Carrabba's, Italian worth talking about.
The deals at Braman Honda are great, and I know this personally because we've got not one but 2 Braman Honda vehicles in our driveway. I love the service. I love the pricing. I love the atmosphere there. And right now at Braman Honda, it is the Dream Garage Spring Event. Go in and save thousands on over 500 Hondas. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. The Civics are on sale, the CRVs, the Pilots, the Odysseys, and more. How about that all-new 2018 Honda Accord? It's on sale as well. Carlos Gonzalez is the new GM, and he is looking to make a splash in his first month on the job. So he is wheeling and dealing and saving people thousands of dollars on brand new cars. So go test drive today. Braman Honda of Palm Beach County, where the service department is now open late until 9 p.m., and it's an amazing, amazing setup. Not just on Honda vehicles. They can service every vehicle until 9 p.m. Go see them in person, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or shop online at BramanHondaPB.com.
At Advanced Auto Parts, we offer you the quality parts you want and knowledge you need. And we're always looking for ways to help you save. Right now, get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 synthetic oil and a filter for just $29.99. Plus, get a roll of Scott heavy-duty shop towels for free with purchase. Only at Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts stores. Advance Auto Parts, where oil is priced like it should be. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Limit 5 oil change specials per customer.
The rotisserie experts at Boston Market bring you another rotisserie expertise. Introducing the USDA Choice Prime Rib Meal with any 2 sides and fresh baked cornbread. Available any Wednesday or Sunday after 5 p.m. at Boston Market.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.
Number 1 show for millennials, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped.
Kind of makes sense, right?
I get it too. It still had a lot of circulation on regular TV.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a great show.
It is a good show. They asked millennials their favorite shows, and it was based on positive, negative, or neutral opinions, and this had the most positive.
Got a good theme song.
Great theme song.
Has anyone ever done this for cocktails and karaoke? And if they haven't, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't know it well enough to do it.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
That hasn't stopped us before.
It should have. It didn't. Yeah, 73% positive opinion for The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Number 2 on the list for millennials is The Simpsons.
Really?
67% positive. Yeah, Jaber was just telling me about the Apu scandal that they've been going through.
Yeah, is he stepping down from doing the Apu character?
I know they've been taking some
Hank
heat.
Azaria?
Yeah. Hank Azaria is a guy that's been with the show forever, and he does multiple voices.
He does a ton of them.
The headline says Simpsons star offers to step aside the controversy.
Oh, wow. I wonder if that means he's taking all the voices, or they're just going to retire the Apu character.
I don't know.
Or maybe they'll get someone else to voice it. I wonder.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the character is done, or is he just walking away from the character?
Yeah, because I know he's been involved with the show for a very long time. And I think he does.
He's got some other gigs going right now.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff. He's done some movies as well and some TV. But he does Apu, he does Mo, Chief Wiggum, Comic Book Guy, Professor Frank, Cletus Spuckler, Dr. Nick, Snake Jailbird, Carl Carlson. That's all Hank Azaria on The Simpsons. So that would be...
yeah, then he probably wouldn't be walking away from the show. Maybe just the character? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the controversy more so is around him doing that character.
Yeah, it is.
So, yeah, he's probably just stepping down from that character.
Number 3 on the list for favorite TV shows for millennials. They got Jeopardy on there at 66%.
Really?
Yeah. Really? 66% favorable.
I kind of feel like that's one of those. Let's throw in an obscure one to be cool. Jeopardy,
But this isn't one of those arbitrary, like Rolling Stones is making the list. This is a polled list from YouGov.org. They went and they asked people and they said, okay, positive, negative, neutral, and they're just giving you the results.
And I agree with them. I love me some Jeopardy, but I always thought I was too young to be loving Jeopardy. It's always got that stigma of it's old.
Well,
people.
they do try to like it. They hip it up, with every time they get Alex Trebek on there.
By the way, they're
trying to do a rap category or
they're
something.
over hipping it up a lot because every single day now there's a new Alex Trebek clip in our radio prep,
crazy,
and I don't even take it anymore. It's like so played.
They've got America's Funniest Home Videos in there. Friends, Wheel of Fortune, The Price is Right, Saturday Night Live, House, and Family Guy. That's your top 10 favorite TV shows based on positivity for millennials.
I like basic cable shows?
Yeah, they are a lot of basic cable shows. That's what I'm wondering. Are these shows so popular because they are the ones available constantly?
Probably has the greatest exposure. And there's a lot of shows that you talk about that, what about there was the Netflix shows and this and that. One, they just may not have enough saturation yet. Even though you think in your world they're so massive, the things that are still like mainstream get a lot more.
A lot of stuff that I know about from just growing up was the stuff that was always replayed on, and they don't. I don't think they replay stuff as much as they used to, do they?
The reruns? I felt like it was reruns all the time back in the day.
All the time.
Yeah, when I was a kid growing up, I remember you would. But I think that's a kid trait though too. My kids will do that still. He will sit there and watch like the same episode of SpongeBob 8,000 times.
I do the same thing. Maybe that's from childhood.
Yeah,
but I'll do that with songs. I'll do that with shows. The Office. I mean, how many times have we seen every episode of The Office?
We've seen it a lot, but that one's layered. It's got new things you find each time.
It is layered.
Some other shows that rated well with millennials: Futurama, The Office, The Big Bang Theory's up there. Stranger Things, which is a newer one. There you go. That made it. Modern Family, Malcolm in the Middle, and Blackish. They were all positive, just didn't score as high as the top 10.
Millennials don't like the old Twilight Zone episodes, huh?
Didn't make it, no.
Dang it. Millennials Google Twilight Zone.
You know, the show that is kind of crazy that's still doing so well is Roseanne. People keep an eye on that, say, is it going to be flukish or whatever? It's still every week holding in about 13.3 million viewers, the most watched show again this week, and it's beating out The Big Bang Theory.
13 million. So that means at one point, Idol, American Idol, was bringing in 35 million people to watch.
No, they would do like 28 to low 30s, and that was their finales.
But that's insane.
About every episode they were doing like 23. I mean, that's why it was so massive.
And they're down to what, 2 now? 2 or 3
They'll
million?
do 2 to 3 million. Yeah, I mean, they don't show up anywhere. They're not. Monday's American Idol actually had 7 million, so that was good for them, and they were the 17th biggest show. But yeah, typically they don't. And actually, they had 15th biggest, 7.5 on Sunday. So it looks like American Idol's got a little bit of a rebound. The Voice is still bigger at 8.4 million. That was number 11 on Tuesday, and their Wednesday one had 8.4 at number 10. So, and their Monday show, gosh, they have the show on 3 times a week. Come on, America.
It's a lot.
Get a hobby.
It's a lot.
Find something better to do and watching The Voice 3 times a week. It's number 6, so The Voice is still doing well, but American Idol is creeping up a little bit on them.
We should do a singing bit tomorrow. We haven't done something singing in a while. That'd be fun.
Did cocktails and karaoke on Friday.
Is that this Friday?
No, we did last Friday.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I don't know what's going on.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, problem is whenever we do that, they freaking mute out our entire show on YouTube, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
We hit those
right.
copyright infringements.
Yeah, YouTube, man. They're censoring our show.
Got a boy back home in Michigan, and it tastes like Jack when I'm kissing him. So I told him that I never really liked his friends. Now he's grown and he's calling me a bitch again. It's a guy that lives in a garden state, and he told me that we make it till we graduate. So I told him that the music will be worth the wait, but he wants me in the kitchen when it's dinner plate. I believe that we're meant to be. But jealousy, get the best of me. Look, I don't mean to frustrate, but I always make the same mistakes, yeah. Always make the same mistakes, cause I'm bad at love. But you can't blame me for trying. You know I'd be lying, saying you're the one that could finally fix me. Looking at my history, I'm bad.
Yeah, I just rolled over on YouTube a second ago. Yeah, they will kill the audio on a lot of, because, you know, every single day we have KVJ TV. You can watch the show on YouTube. And on Friday, I spiked in that clip of Prince, Nothing Compares to You, and they killed the audio of the entire show, which is not great for a radio program.
So the clip,
4 hours.
The clip that I edited and put in the Vox Pro, that's what knocked us off?
Killed all the audio on Friday's show.
Yeah, it kind of does affect a radio show when you
It
kill
does.
the audio.
Yeah.
YouTube, man, they're a bunch of gangsters. They are.
Well, it's crazy. I think, you know, a lot of people, you kind of got this backlash just to like this censorship that happens. I know YouTube's been getting a little bit because they're, you know, censoring sometimes on political view lines that some people don't like, and they're like saying, okay, wait a minute, man, what kind of censorship is this?
Agreed.
And I get some of the, you know, and they're trying to, I think, quickly work through some of the trademark issues, because this is kind of BS. And I think hopefully, you know, shows like what we have, because we pay fees to play all this stuff on the radio, but then if it gets played on YouTube, it's a separate fee that they're trying to get, so they will mute it for copyright violation.
We would almost have to get a different way of putting our show out there instead of YouTube if they're going to be jerks.
I wouldn't be surprised to see it, because there's a lot of people who are starting to revolt against some of the bigger machines, like a YouTube saying, you know, they feel, and YouTube's doing it because they'll get lawsuits. You know, Princess's people, they're notorious for suing people.
But they set it up like the Wild Wild West. I mean,
I know.
They honestly, I have not paid for music in so long because I go to YouTube and listen to it when I'm getting ready. That's got to piss artists off.
Yeah.
If you're John Mayer and
So that's kind of what they're trying to do. So if there's any kind of like rebroadcast of it, then that's when you get pinged. So, still trying to figure out the rules. And I know places, even like Facebook, they just finally put out their guidelines as to what does and doesn't belong on their site. Because so many people are like going, okay, well, why did we get pinged? And we've had that too, where Facebook will put us in Facebook jail. And
For
they'll
no
give us-
reason.
Yeah, they'll give us that warning like, oh, this is improper content. And you're like, oh, well, under whose guidelines? Like, what are the guidelines?
The worst is you're not able to promote your video through Facebook if they say you've got verbiage on the thumbnail. So we're like, okay, you can't put verbiage on the thumbnail. It will still get you for that, and then you'll email them, but there's no verbiage on the thumbnail. And they all they do is they send you to their little guidelines thing that doesn't answer anything.
Right, it doesn't. And it's 27 pages long. Facebook just put it out detailing exactly the kind of offenses that could get you banned from the site or even arrested. They say if you make a credible violent threat or encourage sexual violence, that's a no-brainer, as well as promoting terrorism. That's a no-brainer. Poaching of endangered species doesn't seem cool. Those I get.
Yes.
Why is it some of the posts that we have, like, yeah, you get pinged or you mute us or you're going to kick us off?
They love to mute us. Maybe they just don't like our show.
I am done. It's obvious.
Do they work for our old station?
We haven't done any of that stuff. They also will give users the right to appeal its decision to remove photos, videos, or written posts deemed to violate their rules.
Yeah, I wrote them in 2013.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting to hear back from them.
Uh-huh. Exactly. Good luck. So that's what they're trying to say because, they're getting so much heat about the way they run their business and people are not happy. So.
Well, we had a video the other day that I checked. We had just put it up. It had like 900 views on it, and then the next day it had 700. They're taking away views.
Yeah,
does the video suck that bad?
It's crazy, man. It is. People don't like it, so it'll be interesting. That's the latest thing that they're doing to try to appeal to you. Well, this is a cool story. If you didn't see it, it was all over Facebook. The truckers, 13 of them, that parked their trucks side by side underneath a bridge when a guy was threatening to end his life and jump off of it. They had gotten a call from Highway Patrol, and they went in and helped out. It was early in the morning, and they managed to talk the guy down. Nobody was hurt. So,
well, that's good.
Nice little thing of people, coming and saying, hey, your life matters, going to do something for you. And then the post that they put up on Facebook, it then kind of turned into, hey, if you feel this way, suicide prevention hotline. So turned into a nice positive message.
Oh, yeah. A lot of pressure, Kev. I got to follow that.
There's no pressure. It's just building into positivity. That's all it is. It's just, it's a lead up. It's your opening act.
So if I say the positive thought and you don't heckle me back, I'm going to feel weird. That's what Virginia does all the time.
Oh, what? I got to make fun of you or something?
You got to, yes.
Well, that's not very positive. It's not my style.
You got to bring me.
I got to channel Virginia.
You got to knock me down a peg.
Got to channel Pink Eye. Okay.
We're still working on that investigation, by the way. We're going to find out.
Crazy. Yeah, some people say that her symptoms are not consistent with pink eye. Other people say that they are, and she better be careful because she might actually have an amoeba in her eye and she might lose it. So, I mean, it's swinging all over the place.
An amoeba is a unicellular organism.
What?
Unicellular organism.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Sometimes when you're in a dark place, you think you've been buried, but actually, you've been planted.
That's it, baby. Grow where you've been planted. I love it, man. Yeah.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.